Right, make a start then. Right, first two. Two black and white Angus heifers here, two black and white. They're Angusy heifers registered as Frisians, but they're Angusy heifers here, registered as Frisians, but Angus heifers. Two black and whites. Give me 650 from 550 bid at 6 on the bed, 6 on the bed, 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 610, 20, 630, 40, 640, 650, 650, 60, 660, 70, 680, 90, 697, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7, black and white heifers going out at 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7, we're there for sale on the market, 7 is down low now at 7, 7 bid, 7 bid, 710, 710, 720, 720, 730, 730, 740, 740, 750, 750, 60, 760, 760. In the ring now, sells at 760, 760, 760. Black and white offers gone out at 760, 760, 760. Selling all the while at 760, 760, 760, 760. All up, sell, 60. We have a black heifer, Angus heifer here again, 770, 780, 790, 790, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 810, 28, 48, 40, 68, 70, 878, 78, 78, 8, 900, 900 in front, at 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900. Polly heifer got out to 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900. We're there for sale on the market at 900, 900, 900, 900, 910, 910, 920, 920, 920, 920, 920, 920. Inside sell now, 929, 29, 29, 20, 929, 29, 20. All out, sell, 9 and 20. And a comrade black bulls, and on 920, 920 bid at 929, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 20, 929, 29, 29, 29, 20. Angus and a bull at 929, 29, 29, 29, 29, 20. We're there for sale on the market at 929, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 20. All out, sell, 920. Bulls endorsed and done for Blackleg. I'll give it again. Yes, he does. At 929, 29, 29, 39, 40, 959, 69, 70, 89, 89, 99, 90. Philip, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid. Bulls toast and done for Blackleg. 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,010, 1,010, 1,010, 20, 1,020, 30, 1,030, 1,030, 40, 1,040, 50, 1,050, 60, 1,060, 70, 1,070, 80, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080. Sell out at 1,080, 1,080, 1,080. With me, sells 1,080, 1,080, 1,080. All out, sell. At a down and 80. Sold. And a black, same story, a bull again, toast and done for black, like same price, 1,080, 1,080 bid, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, on the market, 11, 11, 10, 11, 10, 11, 20, 11, 20, 11, 30, 11, 30, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 60, 11, 60, 70, 11, 70, 11, 70, 11, 80, 11, 80, 11, 80, 11, 80, 11, 80, inside this time, 11, 80, 11, 80, sell in the ring now, 11, 80, all out, sell, 80. These are squares here, bullocks, endorsed and done for Blackleg. 11 again, 1,000 quid, 1,010, 1,020, 1,030, 1,040, 1,050, 1,060, 1,070, 1,080, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, 11 bid, 1,100, 1,100, squares and all now, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100. We're there for sale, 10 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, down the line, sell at 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, all out, sell at 11 and 30. Line. Thanks, Miles. Thank you. Alright, that's the end of the cows. Now straight into the cattle here, straight into the cattle. Alright, then we make a start then, dear. First one. Big red whited heifer, she's 560 kilos and she's guaranteed nothing calf. 21, 2000 for, and 2 for 19, bet at 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 19, 60 something, 80, 92, bet at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, big red whited heifer, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, loaded at 5 o'clock now, loaded at 5 o'clock here, 2000, and we're going to start on the market at 2010, and 10 and 20, 30, 40, 240, 240, 50, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, sell away all the time now, 250, 260, 260, 270, 270, 270, 270, 280, 280, 290, 290, 290, 290, 290, 290, 290, all out 1, 110, 110, 110, 110, 120, 130, 130, 130, 130, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, sell now, 140, 140, 140, 140, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 160, 160, 170, 170, 170, 170, 71, 81, 81, 90, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 22, 22, 10, 22, 10, 22, 10, 22, 20, 22, 20, 22, 20, 22, 20, all out, sell, 2 and 20. And a white-headed heifer here again. She's 460 kilos. Good fleshy little one here. Good fleshy little one here. 19, 18, 17 bid at 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1710, 20. Guaranteed. Nothing calf. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 70, 70, 80, 80 bid, 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 90, 18 on the bid at 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 10, 18, 10, 20, 18, 20, 18, 20, 18, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40, 1840 for the fat white is ever gone by 1840, 1840 on the market sell 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840. White is ever gone out sell away at 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840. All out sell 50. 60, 1860, 70, 1870, 1870, 1870, 1870, sell now, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, all up, sell, 1870. Bullocks this time. They are 495 kilos. 495 kilos of red and a black. 2 good cattle, 2. They 2 from 19. 18 bid at 1800, 1800, 1800, 1810, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 19. 19 bid at 19, 19, 19, 19, 19. 2 red white bullocks at 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19 and 10, 19, 20, 30, 19, 30, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 1940, on the market 50 and 60, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970. White Boars get out to 1970, selling now, 1970, 1970, all out, sell, 70. Angus heifers, 450 kegs, guaranteed, not in calf, you're guaranteed, not in calf. 18, 17, 17, 16, 20, 30, 40, 50, 16, 60, 70, 80, 90, 17, 1700, 1700, 5 good store heifers, 1700, 1710, 1720, 1720, 1730, 1740, 1750, 1760, 1770, 1780, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, on the market is 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, on the line sells, 1800, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1820, 1830, 1830, 1830, 1830, 1830, 1830, 1830, all out, sell, 18 and 30. And Casey. Cemental Bullock. Cemental Bullock here, he's 495 kilos, 2, 19, 18 frame, young Bullock, 18 bid, 18 bid, 18 bid, 18 bid, 18 bid, right store he is, 18, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 19, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, serious store Bullock in 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, we're there for sale on the market, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, and 10, and 10, and 20, and 20, and 20 and 30 and 30 and 40 and 40 and 40 and 40 and 40 and 40 all out 50 and 60 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 all up sell 19 and 60 line. And Angus Bullock again. Same price, 1960, 19, 18 frame, 18 frame, bid 18, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 19 bid, 19, 10 in front, 19, 20's here, 19, 20, 30, 19, 30, 40, 19, 40, 50, 19, 50, 60, on the market 70, 1970, 1970's in the ring in 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, sell, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, all up, sell, 19 and 70. Red limousine, so Club Red Bullock here, so Club Red, 485 kilos, 1970 bid, 1970 bid, 80 bid, 90 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2. Series Red Bullock at 2,000, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250. Series Red Bullock at 250, 250, 252, 62, 62, 70, 270, 280, 290, 290, 291 bid, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. He's there for sale on the market, 1 bid at 21, 10, 21, 20, 21, 20, 21, 30, 21, 40, 21, 40, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50. Down the line sells at 150, 150, 150, 150, 150. All out, sell, 150. And it's a Club Red Charlie Bullock, same price, 150. 1, 2,000 bid at 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,010, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 90, 90, 92, 1 bid, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. So Club Red Charlie Bullock at 21, 21, 21, 21, 10, 20, 21, 20, 30, 40, 21, 40, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50. On the market sale, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 160, 160, 160, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, all up, sell, 170. There's a series, he's there, Hereford here, Hereford off a limousine cow, 665 kilos, 25 bed, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 96, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, some Bullock now, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, on the market 10, 20 bid, 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 30 bid, 40 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 bid, all out 50 bid, 50 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 70 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, sell now, 90 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, all up, sell, 26 and 90. A cracker of a Club Red here again, 22 bid at 22, 22, 22, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 23, 23, 23, 23, Bullock now, Bullock, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 10 bid, 10 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, on the market, sell away, 80 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 4 bid, 4 bid, 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, sell out, 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, all up, sell, 410, 410, 420, 420, 420, 420, 420, 430, 430, 430, 440, 440, 440, 440, 440, upstairs, sell, 440, 440, 440, 440, 440, 440, 440, all up, sell, 440. suckler bred, short arm bullock, suckler bred, short arm bullock. It's 595 kilos, 22, better 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, on the mark, it's sell away, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, with the bullock and out to 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, all up, sell, 2300, comrade cattle. 715 kilos, 715 kilos, 23, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94, 24, 24, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 25, 25, 25, 25, bullocks now, 25, 25, 25, 10, 20, 20, 30, 40, 40, 50, 60, 60 bid, 60 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 80 bid, 6 bid, 6 and sell, on the market, 26, 26, 10, 20, 20 bid, 30 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 50 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 70 bid, 70, 80 bid, 90 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, some bid, sell away 10, some 10, some 10, some 10, some 10, some 10, sell out now, some 10, some 10, 10, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 30 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 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40, 40 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, quick now, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, all out, sell, 27.90. Good Frisian cattle here, good Frisian cattle. Fed in the shed here, fed in the shed. 535 kilos, good British Frisian cattle. Good British Frisian cattle, 535 kegs. Give me two. 19, 18 from 18, 17, 20, 30, 40, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 60, 70, 1800 bid, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800. Good Frisian cattle, 10 bid, 10 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 90 bid. 90 bid, 90 bid, 19, 19, sell, on the market, 19, 10, 19, 20, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, in the ring sells at 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, 19, 60, 19, 60, 70, 19, 70, 19, 70, 19, 70, 19, 70, 19, 70, 80, 19, 80, 19, 80, 19, 80, 19, 80, 19, 80, 19, 80, 19, 80, all out, sell, 1980. Comrade cattle here again, comrade cattle, fed in the shed here, fed in the shed, 502 kilos, 18, 17, 16, 10, 16, 20, 16, 30, 16, 30, 40, 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, 60, 70, 80, 17, 1700, 17, 10, 17, 10, 17, 10, 17, 20, 17, 20, 30, 17, 40, 50, 17, 50, 60, 17, 60, 17, 70, 17, 70, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 90, 17, 90, 18, and sell, 1800 in the ring, 10, 18, 10, 18, 10, 18, 10, down the line sells at 18, 10, 18, 10, 18, 10, 18, 10, 18, 10, all out, sell, 18 and 10. Four more of them, 470 kegs in the shed, in the shed and fed, 470 kegs, 17, 16, 15, 14, 20, 30, 40, 50, 14, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 15, 10, 15, 10, 20, 15, 20, 30, 15, 30, 40, 15, 40, 50, 15, 50, 15, 60, 15, 60, 70, 15, 70, 80, 15, 80, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, on the market to sell at 15, 90, 1600, 16, 10, 16, 10, 16, 10, 16, 10, 20, 16, 20, 16, 20, 16, 20, 16, 20, 16, 20, all up, sell, 30 and 40 and 50, 16, 60, 16, 60, 70, 16, 70, 16, 80, 16, 80, 16, 80, 16, 80, 16, 80, 16, 80, 16, 80, all out, sell this time, 16, 80. This day week, there's 85 Angus, two-year-old Angus cattle here from 500 to 650 kilos. Homebred Angus here, homebred Angus this day week, 85 of them. First into the ring here, first into the ring next week. 85 homebred Angus, bullocks and heifers. Right, this is a bull here, a suckler bred bull here, suckler bred bull, 485 kegs. Two for him, 19, 18 for him, 17, 50, 60, 70, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 18, 10, 20, 18, 30, 40, 50, 1850, 1850, serious limousine bull at 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 60, 70, 18, 70, 18, 80, 18, 90, 18, 90, 19, 10, 19, 10, on the market, 20, 30, 19, 1930, 1930, 40, 1940, 1940, 1940, sell now, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 50, 60, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1970, 1970, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, all up 90, 1990, 2010, 210, 210, 220, 220, 230, 230, 240, 240, 240, 250, 250, 260, 260, 260, 260, 262, 62, 62, 60, all out 70, 270, 80, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, all up, sell, 2080. Come right here, sucker bread bull, 2000 again, 1918, 1720, 30, 40, 50, 1750, 1750, 1750, 60, 70, 1800, 1800, 1800, a bull now, a bull at 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1810, 20, 1830, 40, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, we're there for sale, on the market, 50 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 70 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 90 bid, 19 bid at 19, 19, 10, 20, 19, 20, 30, 40, 1950, 1950, 1950, sell out, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, all up, sell, 1950. And a Harvard bull, here a Harvard bull, he's 380 kegs here, 380 kegs, give me 15, 14, 13 frame, 13, 11, 10, 20, 11, 30, 40, 50, 11, 50, 11, 60, 70, 12, on the bed, 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 Harvard bull at 12, on the 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 12, on the, we're there for sale on the market at 12, on the 12, 10, 12, 10, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 30, 12, 40, 12, 60, 12, 70, 80, 12, 90, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 10, 13, 10, 20, 13, 20, 30, 13, 30, 40, 13, 40, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, sell out, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, all up, sell, 13 and 50. A limousine bull here, a limousine bull, he's 405 kilos, 1360, 1370, 1380, 1390, 14, 1400, 1400, sucker bread limousine bull, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1410, 1410, 20, 1420, 30, 1430, 40, 1440, 50, 1460, 1460, 1460, 1460, 1460, 1460, 1460, 1460, on the market sale, 1460, 1470, 1470, 1470, 1470, outside sale at 1470, 1470, 1470, 1470, 1470, 1470, all up, sell, 14 and 70. Two suckler bread heifers here registered as Angus, here registered as Angus, suckler breads registered as Angus, 385 kegs, two smart little heifers, 16, 15, 14 from 14, 13 bid at 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 13, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 60, 70, 13, 80, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, for the heifers gone out to 14, 10, 14, 20, 14, 20, 30, 14, 30, 40, 14, 40, 50, 0 now, 14, 50, 60, 14, 60, 70, 14, 70, 90s here, 15, 15 on the 1500 in the ring, at 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, we sell, 15, 10, 15, 10, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 30, 15, 30, 15, 30, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 50, 15, 50, 60, 15, 60, 15, 60, 15, 60, 15, 60, 70, 15, 70, 15, 70, 15, 70, sell out down at 15, 70, 15, 70, 15, 70, all out, sell, 80, 15, 90, 15, 90, 1610, 1610, 1610, 1610, 1610, 1610, sell away, 1610, 1610, 1610, 1610, 1610, all up 1610. Black heifers, all Angus and all suckler bread here, all Angus, all suckler bread, 297 kilos, 297 kilos, smart little heifers, 13, 13, 12, 11, 10, 20, 11, 30, 40, 11, 50, 60, 11, 70, 80, 11, 90, 12, 100, 12, 10, 12, 20, 12, 30, 12, 40, 12, 50, 12, 60, 12, 70, 12, 80, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 13, on the market at 1300, 1300, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 30, 13, 30, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 50, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, black heifers gone out to 13, 70, 13, 70, all out, sell, 13, 70. White heifers, Guaranteed, not in calf and freshly tested here. Guaranteed, not in calf and freshly tested. 463 kilos, 18, 17, 16. Hey, 16, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, 60, 70, 17, 17, 17, 17. White and heifers guaranteed, not in calf. 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700. There for sale. On the American, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700. White and heifers gone out. 1710, 1720, 1720, 1720, 1720, 1720, 1730, 1730, 1730, 1730. Selling now at 1730, 1730, 1730, 1730, 1730. All out, sell online at 1730. Good black heifers, same story, freshly tested here, freshly tested, 460 kilos, same price, 1730, 1700 bedded, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1710, 20, 1730, 1730, 1730, 40, 1740, 1740, 1740, 1740, 1740, 1740, 1740, 1740, 1740, Angus heifers at 1740, 1740, 50, 1750, 1760, 1760, 1770, 1770, 80, 1780, 1790, 1790, 1790, sell away at 1790, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1790, all out, sell, 17, 18, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, sell, 10, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, all up, sell, 18 and 10. Angus, bullocks here, bullock calves here, bullock calves, and out all the winter here, out all the winter, bullocks and out all the winter. 332 kegs, 15, 14, 13, 20, 30, 40, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50. Squares and out all the winter. 60, 70, 80, 90, 30, 90, 30, 90, 30, 90, 14, bid at 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, and 20, 14, 20, 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30. Sal on the bag at 14, 30s in the ring at 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, and 60, 14, 60, 14, 70, 14, 70, 14, 70, 14, 70, 14, 70, 14, 70, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80. Down the line sells at 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, all out 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90 is back in the ring, 15 on line, 1500, 1500, 1510, 1510, 1510, 1510, 1510, 1510, 1510, 1510. In the ring sells this time 1520, 1520, 1520, 1520, 1520, 1520, 1520, 1520, 1520, 1520. All up, sell, 1520. Here's the same story, an Angus bullock and out all the winter, a bullock and out all the winter, 425 kegs, 17, 16, 15, bid at 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1510, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 60, 15, 60, 70, 15, 80, 90, 15, 90, 1600, 1600, 1600, Angus and a bullock at 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600. We're going to sell on the market 1610, 1610, 1620, 1620, 1620, 1630, 1630, 1630, 40, 1640, 1650, 1650, 60, 1660, 1660, 70, 1670, 80, 1680, 1680, 1680, 1680. In the ring, 90, 1690, 17, 1700, 1700, 1710, 1710, 20, 1720, 1730, 1730, 1730, all out, sell, 17 and 30 line. Black heifers from the same home, outliers here, outliers and guaranteed, not in calf, outliers guaranteed, not in calf, 330, 340 kilos, 14, 13, 13, 12, bid at 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 12, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 90, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 20, 13, 20, 30, 40, 13, 40, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50 is in the ring at 13, 50, 13, 50, 60, on the bag at 60 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70, in the ring now at 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 90 bid, 13, 90 bid, 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 all out, sell, 14, 1400, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, all up, sell, 14 and 10. Whited heifers, they're 300 kilos, guaranteed, not in calf, out all the winter, from the same home here, from the same home, 13, 12, 12, 11, 11 bid, 11 bid, 11 bid, 11 bid, two black whited heifers, 11, 10, 11, 20, 11, 30, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 50, 11, 50, 60, 11, 70, 80, 11, 90, 11, 90, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, whited heifers, outliers at 1200, 1200, guaranteed, not in calf, at 1200, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 30, 12, 30, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 50, 1250, 1260, 1260, 1270, 1270, 1270, and we sell on the bargain at 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270. In the ring, sells at 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270. All out, sell, 12 and 70. Four bullocks here, one of them Angus on the card here, one of them Angus on the card, bullocks. And out all the winter here, out all the time here, out all the time. 475 kilos, out all the time. Give me 17, 16, 15 from 8, 15, 14, 10, 20, 14, 30, 40, 14, 50, 14, 60, 70, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80. Outline bullocks, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 1500, 1500, 15, 10, 15, 10, 20, 15, 20, 30, 15, 30, 15, 30, 15, 30, 15, 30, 40, 15, 40, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 60, 15, 60, 15, 70, 15, 70, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90. Bullocks gone out at 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90. We're there for sale. On the market, 1600, 1600, 1610, 1610, 1610, 1610, 1610, 1610, and 10 in the ring now. 10 bid, 10 bid, 10 bid, and 20, 16, 20, 16, 20, 16, 20, up top at 16, 20, 16, 20, 16, 20, 16, 20, 16, 20. All off, sell, 16 and 20. A Hereford and an Angus here, a Hereford and an Angus, 430 kilos, 16, 20 bid at 16, 20, 16, 20, 16, 20, 16, 20, 16, 20. Out all the winter again here, out all the winter. 16, 20, 16, 20, 16, 30, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 60, 16, 60, 70, 16, 70, 80, 16, 80, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90. On the market sale, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90. Bullocks gone out 1700, 1700, 1700, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1720, 1720, 1720, 1720, 1720. Sell all the while. 1720, 1720, 1720. All up, sell, 1720. There's a good black bullock here, a good black bullock. He's 480 kilos, 70, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 18, 1800, 1810, 18, 20, 30, 40, 50, 18, 60, 70, 19, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900. Out all the winter again in 1900, 1910, 1920, 1930, 1940, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950. He's there for sale on the market. 1950, 1950, 1950. Cracker of black bullock. 1960, 1970, 1970, 1980. 1980's with me in 1980, 1980, 1980. Sell all the while now. 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990. Finished at 1990, 1990, 1990. All up, sell, 1990. And a black bullock, he's a small touch of a rupture there. He has it since he's a calf there. Small touch of a rupture, has it since he was a calf. And 19 again, 18, 17, 16, 10, 20, 16, 30, 40, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 60, 70, 16, 80, 17, 1700, 1700. A right good story is it. 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1710, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 18 sal, 18 here now at 1810, 1820, 1830, 1840, 1850, 1860, 1870, 1880, 1880 with me now at 1890, 1890, 1890 in front of step, 1890, 1890 off on line 90, 1900, 1910 is here as well, 1910 is here with me now, 1910, 20, 1920, 1920, 1920, 30, 1930, 40, 1940, 1950, 1950, 60, 1960, 1960, 1960s in the ring, 70, 1970, 80, 1980, 1990, 1990, 2000, 2000, 2010, 210, 210, 210, some store now at 210, 210, 210, all out, sell, 2 and 10. Hereford Bullocks. Hereford Bullocks here, 435 kilos, good black, white cattle, 18, 17, 16, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 16, 60, 70, 80, 90, 70, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, great black, white Bullocks, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700. We're there for sale, 10 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 30 bid, 40 bid, 50 bid, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1760, 1760, 1760, 1760. Selling now at 1760, 1760, 1760, 1760. Cracking black white cattle at 1760, 70, 1770, 80, 1780, 1780, 1780, 1780. Finished now at 1780, 1780, 1780. All out, sell, 1780 line. Frisian cattle here, 530 kilos, 530 kilos, 19, 18, 18, 17, 20, 30, 40, 50, 17, 60, 70, 18, 1800, 1800, 18, 10, 20, 18, 30, 18, 30. Good Frisian bullocks at 18, 30, 18, 30, 18, 30, 18, 30, 18, 30, 18, 30, 18, 30, 18, 30, 18, 30, 18, 30, 18, 30, 18, 30, 18, 30. We're there for sale on the market, 18, 30, 18, 30, 18, 30, 18, 30, 18, 30, 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 50, 60, 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 80, 80, 90, 80, 90, 80, 90, 80, 90, 80, 90, 80, 90, 80, 90, 19, sell out, 19, 19, 19, finish now at 19, 19, all up, sell, 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 sell there, 1900. Alright, camera seems to be gone there, camera seems to be gone, just kidding, now we're back, now we're back. Alright. Say it there. E. Right. Stage Harry, back in 1 second. Right. And these are whited heifers here, whited heifers, 335 kilos, 335 kilos, guaranteed, not in calf, guaranteed, not in calf, 14, 13, 13, 12, 12 bid, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 12, 10, 20, 12, 30, 40, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 50, 60, 12, 70, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 13, 13, 13, 10, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, good whited heifers, guaranteed, not in calf, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20. We're there for sale on the market at 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20. White offers gone out at 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20. All out, sell, 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 sell. 13, 20. Two heifers here again, heifers here again, 290 kilos, 14, 13, 12 from 12, 11, 20, 30, 40, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 60, 70, 11, 80, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, two lovely heifers at 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 12, 10, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, going to sell on the market 30, 12, 30, 40, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 40, sell out, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 40, all out, sell, 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 12 and 40. These are 34 then, isn't it? Right, Right, these are bullocks now. Bullocks come red as the ones got out there a few minutes ago. 483 kilos. 483 kilos. 219, 1850, 1860, 1870, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900. Cracking black white of cattle. 19, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950. Serious white bullocks in 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950. On the market, sell away. 1950, 1950, 1950, 60, 1960, 70, 1970, 1970, 1970, 70, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 90 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 bid, all out, sell, 19 and 90. Camera down there again. No, camera's down there for a second. Right, a good red by the bullock here, a good red Red Bullock, he's 540 kegs. 540 kegs. Sam Bryce, 1990. 1990 bid. 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1992 bid. 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. Big Red Red Bullock, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. 210, 220, 232, 42, 42, 50. 250, 260, 260, 270, 270, 280, 280, 290, 290, 290, 290. One bid and saw on the market of 110, 120, 120, 120, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130. Sell out. 130, 130, 131, 41, 41, 50, 150, 160, 160, 160, 160, 160. 160's upstairs. Sell at 160, 160, 160. All out. Sell. 21 and 60. Ken, we're gone again. Here now, we're gone again. How are you? I didn't see you there, Todd. Out there, he wants to change again. Right, we're back again there. Now we're back again there. I think we have a start to this time. Alright, too good. Two big Frisian bullocks. 605 kilos at a bit of age. Gave me 22. 21, 2,000 from 2 better, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 210, 222, 32, 42, 50, 252, 62, 70, 270, 270, 270, 2 right good fed cattle now, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 280, 290, 290, 21, better, 21, 10, 20, 21, 30, 40, 21, 40, 50, 60, 21, 60, 21, 60, 2 big horses of cattle, 21, 60, 21, 60, 21, 60, 21, 60, 21, 60, 21, 60, 21, 60, on the market at 7, 2170, 2170, 2170. We're on the market selling at 2170, 2170. Two big horses of cattle sell out at 2170, 80, 2180, 2180, 2180, 2180, 2180, 2180, 2190, 2190, 2190, 2190, 2190, 2190. Finished at 2190, 22, 22, 22, 10, 22, 10, 22, 10, 22, 10, 22, 10, 22, 10, 20, 22, 20, 30, 22, 30, 22, 30, 22, 30, 22, 30, 22, 30, 22, 30, 40, 22, 40, 22, 40, 22, 40, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50, 22, 50. All out sell 22 and 50. And squares here, squares, a bullock here, British region bullock, 235 kilos, squares and all here, 940, 2010, 9 frame, 850 frame, 800 quid frame, 720, 30, 40, 50, 750, 750, 750, 750, 750, squares and all, 60, 70, 790, 800, 800, 810, 820, 830, 840, 850, 860, 70s on top, 880, 880, 880, 890, 890, 890, 890, 890, 890, 890, 890, 890, he's there for sale on the market at 890, 890, 890, upstairs, sell it 890, 890, bullock and out today 98, 98, 98, 98, 98, 90, all out, sell, 890. A Belgian blue, squares again, here squares again, 225 kilos, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 910, 20, 930, 40, 940, 940, 940, 940, 950, 960, 970, 970, 970, 970, 970, 970, 970, 970, blue bullock at 970, 970, 970, 970, 970, 979, 89, 99, 90, 990, 990, 1,000 bid and we saw on the market, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, tow, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, tow, blue bullock and out to 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, tow. All out, sell, 1,000 quid. Angus and bullocks here, all squares here, all squares, 5 of them together, 195 kilos, 195 kilos, 9, 850 from, 800 quid from, 8 from, 720, 730, 740, 750, 750, all squares now, little bullocks, at 750, 760, 70, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 810, 810, 20, 820, 30, 830, 40, 840, 840, 840, 840, 840, bullocks got out, 850, 850, 850, 850, 850, 850, 850, 850, 850, 850, 850, 850. We sell on the market at 850, 850, 850, 850, 850, 850. Little bullocks gone out at 850, 60, 870, 870, 880's here before you. 880's online now before you. 880, 880, 880, sell. 880, 880, 880, 880, 880, 880. All out, sell. Online at 880. Little bullocks again, 3 better ones, 205 kilos, 880 bid, 880, 880, 880, 890, 890, 890, 890, 890, 890, 890, 890, 890, 890, all squares 900, 900, 900, 910, 910, 910, 910, 910, 910, 910, 910, 910, 910, 910. We're there for sale on the market, 920, 920, 930, 940, 940, 940, 940, 940, 940, 940, 940, 940, 940, 940, 940. Bullocks got out to 940, 940, 940, 940, 940, 940, all out, sell, 940, line. Bullocks again, 180 kilos, 9, 850 from 8 from, 710, 20, 730, 40, 50, 750, 60, 770, 80, 790, 790, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800. Bullocks got out to 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 810, 810, 820, 820, 830, 830, 830, 830, 830, 830, 830, 830, 830, 830, 830. On the market sells, 830, 830, 830, 830, 830, 830, 830, 830, 830, 840, 840, 840, and 50. 850, 850, 850, 850, 850, 850, 850, 60, 860, 860, 860, 860, 860, 860, 860, all up, sell, 860. Heifers, little heifers, guaranteed, none and gaff, 163 kilos, 163 kilos, same price, 860, 800, 800 from, 750 from, 7 from, 87 from, 620, 630, 640, 650, 650, 650, heifer calves at 650, 660, 670, 680, 690, 690, 690, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 710, 710, 20 bid, 20 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30, little black heifers and we sell on the market, 730, 37, 37, 30, 730, 740, 740, 740, 50, 760, 760, 760, 760, 70, 770, 770, 770, 770, all with me sells at 770, 770, 770, 770, 770, all out, sell, 7 and 70. Heifers again, 217 kilos, 9, 850 from 800, bid, 810, 20, 830, 40, 850, 60, 870, 80, 890, 890, 900, 900, 900, 900, 910, 910, 920, 30, 40, 940, 940, 50, 950, 60, on the market, 70, 979, 79, 79, 79, 70, on the market in the ring at 979, 79, 79, 79, 70, 979, 79, 79, 79, 70, all out, sell, 970. White-headed bullocks here, bullocks, squares here, squares, bullocks. Bullocks, 217 kilos, 217 kilos, little white-heads, 1,000. Is it got again? All right, 1 second, camera gone again. Right. Little Hereford bullocks here, Hereford bullocks, trade them together. 217 kilos. 217 kilos, give me 11. 1,000 from, 8,000 from, 9, 10, 20, 9, 30, 40, 9, 50, 60, 9, 70, 80, 9, 90, 9, 92. 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,010, 1,010, 1,020, 1,030, 40, 1,040, 50, 60s here, 1,060, 70s in the ring, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, lovely black white bullocks, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070. We sell in the ring, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, all out, sell, 270. Two black whited heifers. 205 kilos, 205 kilos guaranteed, nothing calf here, guaranteed, nothing calf. 9, 850 from 800, 750 bid, 760, 780, 800, 800, 810, 820, 830, 840, 840, 850, 850, 860, 860, 870, 880, 880, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900 for the white heifers gone out to 900, 900, 900, 900, 900 on the market, 10 bid, 10 bid, 10 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 20 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, in front sell, 940, 940, 940, 940, 940, 940, 940, 940, 940, 940, all out, sell, 940. Big Frisian bullock with a bit of age here, a big Frisian bullock with a bit of age. 630 kilos, 24, 23, 22 frame, 21 bid, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, good fleshy bullock, 21, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50 for the big bullock and out to 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 60, 21, 70, 21, 70, 21, 70, 21, 80, 21, 90, 21, 90, 21, 90, 21, 90, 21, 92 bid, on the market, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2, on the market, selling now, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, all out, sell, 2 bid. There's a cemental heifer. Fleshy little one here, fleshy little one, 5, 10 kegs. 2, And 2 for 19, 18 for 18, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 60, 70, 80, 1800, 18, 10, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40. Good fat heifer now at 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 60, 18, 60, 18, 60, 18, 60, 18, 60. We're there for sale on the market at 18, 60, 18, 60, 18, 60, 18, 60, 18, 60. Big cemental heifer gone out, 70 bed, 70 bed, 70 bed, 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 70, 80, 18, 80, 18, 80, 18, 80, 18, 80, 18, 80. Sell out now at 18, 80, 18, 80, 18, 80, 18, 80. All up 90, 80, 90, 80, 90, 80, 90, 80, 90, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910. All out, sell, 10. Angus heifers, 500 kilos. Sam Rice, 1910, bid at 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910. Guaranteed nothing calf to right restores. 1910, 1910, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1950, 1950, 1950. Big heifers at 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1960, 1970, 1970, 1980, 1980, 1980. On the market, sell away. 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980. Two savages of black heifers at 1980, 90, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 210, 210, 210, 210, 220, 220, 222, 20, 222, 22, 22, 22, 20. All out, sell, 2 and 20. There's a suckler bred Charlie heifer. She's 615 kilos of a young heifer. 26, 25, 24 for 24, 23, better 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, Suckler Bread, Charlie Heifer, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 10, 24, 20, 24, 20, 30, 40, 24, 40, 50, 60, 24, 60, 70, 24, 70, 24, 70, 24, 70, 24, 80, 24, 80, 24, 80, sell away. At 2480, 2480, 90, 2490, 2490, 2490, 2495, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. All up, sell, 500. Why the bull calf? You're a bull calf. Suckler Bread. 280 kegs, 15, 14, 13 frame. He's a luck cracker. 13, 12, 50, 12, 60, 12, 70, 12, 80, 12, 90, 13, 13, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 13, 60, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70. Series bull calf at 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70. He's there for sale on the market. 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70. All out, sell, 13 and 70. Here's about the one. He's 350 kegs. 18, 17, 16, 15 frame, 14, 20, 30, 40, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 60, 70, 14, 80, 15, 1500, 1500, 1500, a bull calf at 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 15, 10, 20, 15, 30, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40. He's there for sale on the market. 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40. All up, sell, 15 and 40. Good limousine bullocks here. Suckler Bread limousine bullocks. Suckler Bread limousine bullocks. They're 647 kilos. 647 kilos. Good fed cattle. Good fed cattle, 26, 26, 25, 24 from 23, 54, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24. Suckler Bread limousine cattle, 24, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50, 24, 50, 60, 70, 24, 70, 24, 70, 24, 70, 24, 70, 24, 80, 24, 90, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500. We're going to sell on the market 510, 510, 520, 520, 520, 520, 520, 520, 520's in the ring, and we sell out at 520, 520, 530, 530, 540, 540, 50, 550, 560, 560, 560, 560, 560. Sell now, 560, 70, 570, 580, 580, 580, 580, 580, 580, 580, 580, 90, 590, 590, 590, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 610, 610, 610, 620, 620, 620, 620, 620, 630, 630, 630, 630, 630, 36, 36, 30, 40, 6, 46, 46, 46, 50, 6, 56, 56, 50, 6, 56, 56, 60, 6, 66, 60, 6, 66, 66, 67, 6, 76, 76, 80, 6, 86, 80, 6, 86, 86, 86, 90, 6, 96, 90, 700, 700, 700, 700, 700, 700, 700, 700, 700, finish that, solid 700. All right, Ollie. Right, a good black limousine. Come red car on the old black and white here, but he's a limousine, sucked red limousine, 665 kilos. Sam Bryce, 27, 26, 25, 420, 440, 460, 485 under. 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50. Serious black and white with limousine bullock. 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 50, 25, 60, 70, 25, 70, 25, 70, 80, 90. 6 paid at 600, 600, 610, 610, 610, 610, 610, 610, 610, 610, 610, 610, 610, 610. On the market, 20, 626, 26, 36, 36, 36, 36, 30, 636, 36, 36, 30 for black and white, gone by 40, 640, 50, 656, 56, 56, 56, 56, 666, 66, 66, 66, 60, 666, 76, 76, 70, 676, 76, 76, 86, 86, 80, 686, 96, 96, 96, 90, 696, 96, 97, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7 bid, 7, 7 bid, 710, 710, 20, 727, 20, 727, 27, 27, 20, 727, 27, 20, all out, sal, 23rd, 730, 27, 30, 27, 30, 27, 30, 27, 30, 27, 30, finish this time 40, 27, 40, 27, 40, 27, 40, 27, 40, 27, 40, all up, sal, 7 and 40. There's an Angus bullock, he's 655 kilos, 655 kilos, good fed bullock here again, good fed bullock here again, 26, 25, 24, 4 bid, 4 bid, 4 bid, 4 bid, 4, 410, 420, 30, 440, 50, 467, 480, 90, 510, 510, 510, 510, 510, 520, 30, 535, 35, 30, Angus bullock at 535, 35, 35, 35, 30, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 30, he's there for sale on the market at 25, 30, 25, 30, for the polygon out, 535, 35, 35, 35, 35, 30, sell away at 535, 35, 35, 35, 30, all out, sell, 530 line, and a short arm bullock, he's 670 gags, 670 gags, 530 bid at 535, 35, 35, 35, 30, 535, 35, 35, 35, 30, 535, 35, 45, 55, 65, 70, 575, 75, 75, 75, 70, 575, 75, 75, 70, big short arm bullock at 575, 75, 70, 575, 75, 85, 89, 595, 95, 95, 90, 595, 95, 95, 95, 90, 595, 96, 100 and sal. On the market at 600, 600, 600, 600. Big fat short arm bullock at 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600. All out, sal, 600. All right, polyhavers. 522 kegs, 522 kegs, guaranteed, not in calf, here, guaranteed, not in calf, lovely black heifers, two from 1918, 18 bid at 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 18, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 19, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, Angus heifers, guaranteed, not in calf, and 19, 19, 19, 19, 10, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 30, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 50, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950. We're there for sale on the market at 1950, 1950, 1950 for the poly heifers gone out. 1960, 1960, 70, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1980, 1980, 1980. Sell now, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980. All out, sell, 1980. Come red heifers. They're 495 kilos, same price, 1980, 19, 18, 1750, 1760, 70, 80, 90, 80, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800. Polyhoppers guaranteed, nothing off, 18, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 60, 1860, 70, 1870, 1870, 1870, 1870, 1870, 1870, 1870, 1870. On the market at 1870, 1870, 1870, 1870, 1870. Black Africa's gone out at 1870, 1870, 1880, 1880, 90, 1890, 1890, 1890, 1890, 1890, 1890, 1890. All up, sell, 19, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, still sell, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, all up, sell, 1900. 467 kilos, 19, 18, 17, 17 bet, 1700, 1700, 1700, all guaranteed, nothing gas, 17, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1750, polyhoppers gone out 60, 70, 1770, 80, 90, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1790, 18 and sell on the market at 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, black heifers gone out at 1800, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1820, 30, 1830, 1830, 1830, 1830, 1830, 40, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, all up, sell, 1840. 485 kilo Angus Hereford, same price, 1840, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1810, 20, 1830, 40, 1840, guaranteed nothing off at 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 4 good fleshy lumps now at 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1850, 1850, 60, 1860, 70, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1890, 1890, 1890, 1890, 1890, 19 and sell at 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, sell out to 1910, 1910, 20, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, all up, sell, 1930. Cemental Bullock, a good store here, 480 kegs of a good store, 19, 18, 17, 17, 15, 50, 16, 1600, 1600, 16, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 16, 50, 60, 70, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, big cemental store, 17, 10, 17, 20, 17, 30, 17, 40, 17, 50, 17, 60, 17, 70, 17, 80, 17, 90, 18, 18, 10, 1820, 1830, 1840, 1840, 1840, sell out at 1840, 1850, 60, 1860, 1860, 1870, 1870, 1870, 1870, 1870, sell this time at 1880, 1880, 1890, 1890, 1890, 1890, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, all up, sell, 1910. Angus. 525 kilos, 1910 bed at 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1920, 30, 1930, 40, 1950, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1990, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, Kraken Angus store, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. He's there for sale on the market at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2010, 210, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 230, 230, 230, 240, 240, 240, 240, 250, 250, 250, 260, 260, 260, 270, 270, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, in front sell, 280, 280, all out, sell, 2080. And a cemental bullock here again, 535 kilos, 219 bed at 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, some store now, 1910, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 2000, a big train of a store there, and we sat on the market at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2010, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, sell out at 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, all out, sell. 20's here before you, 20, 30, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230's in the ring at 230, 230, 40, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, down the line, sell at 240, 240, 240, 240, all up, sell, 240 line. Two Angus Heifers, the 550 kegs, guaranteed Nottingham, 550 kegs, 21, 2000, 1950, 60, 70, 80, 92, bid, 2 bid, 2, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2, 2 good fleshy heifers of 2, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 210, 220, 220, 222, 22, 30, 230, 230, 240, 240, 240, 250, 250, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, and we saw on the market 270, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 290, 290, fill the gap, 1 bid, 1 bid, 1 bid, 1 bid, 1, 1 bid, 1 bid, 1 bid, 1, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, and we sell out at 110, 110, 110, 110, 2110, 2110, 2110, all up, sell, 110. Cemental Bullock here, Cemental Bullock, right story in again too. 19, 18, 18, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 19, bit, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, Superstore Bullock at 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900. We're going to sell on the market at 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 1910, 1920, 1920, 30, 1930, 40, 1940, 50, 1950, 60, 1960, 70, 1970, 80, 1980, 90, 1990, 1990, in the ring solid, 1990, 1999, 2000, 2000, 2010, 210, 210, 210, sell away, 210, 210, 210, 210, finish, 210, 210, 210, 210, all up, sell, 2010. Black heifers, 495 kilos, guaranteed, Nottingham, 19, 18, 18 bit, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1810, 20, 30, 40, 50, 18, 50, 60, 70, 18, 19, 19, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, black heifers at 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, we're there for sale on the market at 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20. Selling now at 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20. All out, sell, 1920. Cemental Bullocks, 505 kilos, same price, 2010. 2000 from 19, better 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, two superstores at 2000, 2000, 2000, we'd sell away on the market at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, online sells at 2000, 2000, 210, 210, 210, 210, 220, 220, 220, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, in the ring sells at 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, all out, sell, 2030. $67 is next. Two cementals on the bridge again here. Two blues, sorry, two blues. Two blue heifers. Two blue heifers, 515 kilos, guaranteed, Nottingham. Two again. And 219, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1860, 1870, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1950, 1950, 1950. Cracking blue heifers at 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950. We're there for sale on the market at 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950. Blue heifers gone out, 1950, 1950, 1950, 60, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980. Sell now, 1980, 1980. Blue heifers gone out to 1980, 1980, 1980. On 90, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990. Finished up, 19 and 90. Two cemental bullocks, 515 kilos, two again, 19, 18 from 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 19, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, all superstore cattle, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 1920, 30, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930. We're going to sell 40, 40 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 60 bid, 70 bid, 80 bid, 19, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 80, 90 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 19, 90 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid, sell out, 1902, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, Sam Johns, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, all up, sell, 2000. Two blue heifers, 460 kilos, 1850, 18, 17, 17, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1750, 1750, guaranteed nothing calf, 1760, 70, 80, 90, 70, 90, 18, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, blue heifers got out at 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, on the market, 1810, 1820, 1820, 30, 40, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, super blue heifers sell out, 1840, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, still sell, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, all out 60 and 70, 1870, 1870, 1870, 1870, finish this time, 1870. Having a problem with the camera there now. We're back in 2 seconds. It started again. 2 blue heifers, 515 kilos, guaranteed, not in calf here, guaranteed, not in calf. 2, 19, 18, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 18, 60, 70, 80, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 2 belters of blue heifers, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 10, 19, 20, 19, 30, 40, 50, 19, 50, 19, 50, 19, 60, 19, 60, 19, 60, and we saw on the market 19, 60, 19, 60, 19, 60 for the blue heifers gone out to 19, 70, 19, 70, 19, 80, 19, 80, 19, 80, 19, 80, 19, 80, 19, 80, 19, 90, 19, 90, 2,000 bed, 2 bed, 2 bed, 2 bed, 2 bed, 2, 2 bed, 2 bed, 2 bed, 2, 2, 10, and 22, 22, 22, 22, 20, 2, 30, 2, 30, 2, 40, 2, 40, 2, 40, 2, 40, 2, 40, 2, 40, 2, 50, 2, 50, 2, 60, 2, 60, 2, 60, 2, 60, 70, 2, 70, 82, 82, 80, 2, 92, 92, 91, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, sell away, 21, all out, sell, 2100. Angus heifers, 7 of them together here, 7 of them together. Right stores here now, right stores here. 417 kilos, 417 kilos, 18, 17, 16. Yes, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600. Guaranteed, nothing got. 16, 10, 20, 16, 30, 40, 16, 40, 50, 16, 60, 70, 16, 80, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90. Cracking bodies at 17, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700. Polly heifers gone out at 1700, and we saw on the market at 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700 for the 7 heifers gone out at 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, all out, sell, 1700. Alright, 2 big Charlotte Bullocks, 520 kilos, 2, 19, 19, 100, 19, 100, 19, 100, 19, 100, 19, 100, 19, 100, 19, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 19, 60, 70, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. Superstores here now, superstores here again at 2000, and we're going to sell on the market at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2010, 210, 210, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 230, 230, 240, 240, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250. Sell now 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 60, 70, 270, 270, 270. All with me now at 270, 270, 270, 80, 280, 280, 280, 280, 290, 290, 290, 290, 290, 290. Sell out now 290 from the Charlie stores at 290, 290, 290, 290. All out, sell, 2090. Angus Bullocks here, Angus Bullocks, 505 kilos, same price, 2000, 19, 1850, 60, 70, 18, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, these are cracking stores now, 1900, 1900, 1910, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1960, 70, 1990, 1990, 1990, 2000, bid and we saw on the market at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, super black cattle at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, all out, sal, 2000. 410 kilo polybullock, 17, 16, 16, 15, 14, 56, 15, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500. Alright, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 15, 10, 20, 15, 30, 40, 15, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 15, 90, 16, 1600, 1600, 1600. Angus and Bullocks at 1610. Sal on the market, 1610, 1610, 20, 16, 20, 16, 20, 16, 20, 16, 20, 16, 30, 16, 30, 16, 30, 16, 30. With me, Sal down at 1600 30. Angus Bullocks again, 460 kilos, 460 kilos, 19, 18, 17, 17, 16, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 16, 50, 60, 17, 1700, 1700, two right store cattle, 17, 10, 17, 20, 17, 30, 17, 30, 17, 40, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 60, 17, 70, 17, 80, 90, 18, 10, 20, 30, 18, 30, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40, on the market sales at 1850. 60, 1860, 1860, 1860, 1870, 1870, 1870, 1870. Cylindering now at 1870, 1870, 1870, 1870, 1870. All it, sal, 1870. 515 kilos, 1880, 1890, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1970. Two super big stores in 1970, 1970, 1980, 1990, 1990, 2000, and we saw it on the market at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. Beautiful black bullocks at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 210, 210, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 30, 230, 230, 40, 240, 240, 240. 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 150, 250, 250, 60, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, in the ring sales at 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, all out, sal, 270. There's three heavy cattle, 563 kilos, 272 and 80, 290, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. Angus and Bullocks at 2010, 21, 20, 21, 30, 21, 40, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50, 60, 70, 21, 80, 90, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22. Heavy black cattle, 210 sal, 210, 220, 220, 220, 222, 30, 230, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240. In the ring sales at 250, 250, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, all out 70, 80, 280, 280, 90, 293, 3 bid, 3 bid, 3 bid, 310, 310, 310, 310, 310, in the ring at 310, 20, 323, 23, 23, 23, 20, down the line sell down at 323, 23, 20, all out sell, 320. Alright, Angus Bullocks here again. Lovely Angus calves here again. 456 kilos, 18 bid at 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1810, 20, 18, 30, 40, 1850, 1850, 1850. 5 series poly cattle at 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1860, 1860, 1870, 1870, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880. Angus Bullocks your bid at 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880, and we saw on the market at 1880. 1880, 1880, 1880, Angus Bullocks got out at 1880, 1880, all out, 18 and 80. 458 kilo Cumbraid Frisian cattle, good square British Frisian cattle, 17, 16, 16, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 15, 10, 20, 15, 30, 40, 67, 16, 10, 20, 30, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 50s outside, 60, 16, 60, 70, 16, 70, 80, 16, 80, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, there for sale, on the market at 16, 90, 16, 90, way outside at 16, 90, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90. All out, sell, 16, 90. Right, lads, 80 is next. 5 whited heifers. Right, whited heifers on the bridge. $570 guaranteed, not in calf here. Good whited heifers, 570 kegs guaranteed, not in calf. 22, 21, 2,000 better, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 210, 222, 32, 42, 50, 252, 52, 62, 72, 72, 82, 91 bid. One bid, one bid, one bid, one. Good black whited heifers at one. 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. We're there for sale on the market. 21, 21, 10, 21, 20, 21, 20, 21, 20, 21, 30, 21, 40, 21, 40, 21, 40, 21, 40, 21, 40, sell away and then at 140, 150, 150, 150, sell, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, hammer up, sell at 150, 150, 150, 150, all out, sell, 150. White heifers again, come red heifers, 515 kilos, 2000, 19, 18, 10, 20, 30, 40, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 50, 60, 18, 70, 18, 19, 19, 19, 19. White heifers guaranteed, not a calf, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19. All good fleshy bits now at 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19. We're going to sell on the market at 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19. White heifers gone out 10 bid, 10 bid, 20 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 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, that's with me, you're finished at 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, sell that, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, all up, sell, 30 bid. Angus heifer, 535 kilos in flesh here, in flesh, 19, 30 bid at 19, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 40 bid, 50 bid, 60 bid, 70 bid, 80 bid, 2 bid, on the market at 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, right fleshy heifer now at 2,000, 210, 210, 220, 220, 220, 222, 22, 22, 20, 222, 32, 32, 32, 30, 232, 32, 32, 32, 30, all out, sell, 230. 2 Charlotte Bulls, Suckler Bread, 380 kilos, 2, 19, 18 from 18, 17, 20, 40, 60, 18, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 18, 10, 20, 30, 18, 40, 18, 40, 50, 18, 50, 60, 18, 70, 80, 18, 90, 18, 90, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 10, on the market, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 30, 19, 30, 40, 19, 40, 50, 19, 50, 60, 19, 60, 19, 70, 19, 70, 80, 19, 80, 90, 19, 90, 19, 90, 2000, 2010, 210, 220, 220, 30, 230, 40, 240, 240, 240, 240 in the ring at 250, 250, 250, 260, 260, 270, 270, 280, 280, 290, 290, 290, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21 in the ring sells at 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21 and 10, 21, 20, 21, 20, 21, 30, 21, 40, 21, 40, 21, 40, 21, 40 in the ring sell 140, 140, 140, 140 all up sell 140. 2 lovely Charlotte Bulls, 315 kilos, 1,500. 815 from 14, 814, 13, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 14, 14, 10, 20, 30, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, cracking bull calves, 14, 50, 14, 60, 70, 80, 90, 15 is here before you, nice all 10, 15, 10, 20, 15, 20, 15, 30, 15, 30, 15, 40, 15, 40, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 60, 15, 60, 70, 15, 70, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, with me, sells 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 16, 16, 10, 16, 10, 16, 20, 16, 30, 16, 30, 40, 16, 50, 16, 60, 16, 60, 16, 60, sell out at 16, 60, 16, 60, all out, sell, 16 and 60, line. There's a few more of them there. Whoa, weigh them. Weigh them first. Close that and weigh them. Right, 8 of them. 2,300. Age, yeah. Ollie, stand outside, open the gate and stand outside, just give him a bit of space. Open the gate wide now, just stand back a small. Open it wide. You stand at the other side, stand there now, just stay there. Don't let him pass you now, just let him stand for a second. Right, 8 right, good cattle here, all Frisian cattle, fed cattle, 777 kegs, 3,000. They enjoy from 28, 26, 25, bit of 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 25, 50, 60, 70, 86, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, super Frisian cattle, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 77, 27, 27, 27, 27, take your time now, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, all in flesh now, all in flesh, at 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 10, 20, 27, 30, 40, 27, 40, 50, 60, 70, 88, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28. We're going to sell then, 810, 810, 810, 810, 810, super Frisian cattle, 810, 810, 820, 820, 820, 828, 20, 828, 28, 28, 20, 830, 830, 840, 840, 840, 840, 840, 848, 48, 40, 850, 860, 860, 860, 860, 860, 860, 860, 868, 67, 878, 78, 80, 888, 88, 80, 888, 88, 88, 98, 99, 100, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 910, 910, 910, 910, 910, 910, sell out down at 910, 910, 910, 910, 910, 910, 910, 910, 920, 920, 920, 920, 920, 920, 920, 920, 929, 20, 30, 939, 39, 40, 949, 49, 49, 49, 49, 40, 950, 950, 960, 960, 960, 969, 69, 69, 60, 969, 69, 69, 70, 979, 80, 980, 980, 980, 980, 980, 980, 980, 980, finish that, 980, 980, Alex, 2980. 550 kilo Frisian bullocks here, 550 kilo Frisian bullocks, 19 bid, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1950, 60, 70, 1980, 90, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, good Frisian cat, good fed cattle, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 2000, and we saw on the market at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, super Frisian cattle now at 2000, 2000, 2000, sell out to 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2010, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, 220, 220, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 240, 240, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 260, 260, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, in the ring, 80, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, all out, sal, 2 and 80. Angus heifers, 490 kilos, guaranteed not in calf here, guaranteed not in calf. 2, 19, 18, 18, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 60, 70, 18, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 18, 60, 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 70. Angus heifers, guaranteed not in calf. 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 70, 18, 80, 18, 90, 18, 90, 18, 90, 18, 90, 18, 19, on the market, 1900, 1900, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1930, 1930, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, all up, sell, 1950. There's a good limousine heifer here, a limousine heifer, 455 kilos, 19, 18, 17, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 17, 50, 60, 70, 18, 1800, 1800, lovely limousine heifer, guaranteed, not in cap, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, we're going to sell on the market, 1800, 1800, 1810, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1830, 1830, 1830, 1830, 1830, sell now, 1830, 1830, 40, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, all out 50, 1850, 1860, 1860, 1860, 1860, all up 70, 1870, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880, all out sell 1880. Angus bullocks, 474 kilos, 1880 bid at 1880, 1880, 1880, 1890, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, serious stores, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, they're there for sale on the market at 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910 is in front, 1910, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, cracking black cattle sell out to 1920, 1920, 1930, 1930, 40, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, finished that, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, all up, sell, 1940 line. Come red black cattle, 1940 bid at 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1950, 1950, 60, 1960, 70, 2000 bid, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2010, on the market, 210, 220, 220, 230, 230, 240, 240, 240, 250, 250, 250, 60, 260, 270, 270, 280, 280, 280, 280 inside of 280, 280, 280, all out, sell, 2080. Frisian bullocks here, bullocks all squares here, squares and squares since before they went into the shed there. Lovely clean bullocks here, clean bullocks now. Squares all the year there. 287 kilos, 1,000, 950 from 900, 900, 850, 860, 878, 80, 900, 910, 20, 930, 40, 940, 940, 940, 940, 950, 960, 70, 980, 90, 990, 990, 990, 990, 990, 990, 990, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,010, 1,010, 1,020, 1,020, 1,030, 1,030, 1,040, 1,040, 1,040, 1,040, 1,040, 50's online and I saw it, 1,050, 1,050, 1,060, 1,060, 1,060, 1,060, 1,060, 70, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070 with me now, online at 1,070, 1,070's online, sir, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090, 1,090 on the line, 1,090, 1,090, 11, 1,100, 1,100, 1110, 1110, 1110, 1110, 1110, 1110, sell that, 1110, 1110, 1110, 1110, all out, sell, 1110. Blue bullocks. bullocks here, blue bullocks, Belgian blue bullocks, 270 kilos again, squeeze all the year here, squeeze all the year, lovely clean cattle, 14, 13, 12, 10, 20, 12, 30, 40, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, Belgian blues and bullocks at 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 60, 12, 60, 12, 60, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 80, 12, 80, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, going to sell on the market, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, blue bullocks going out to 12, 90, sell with me at 12, 90, 12, 90, all out, sell, 12, 90, line. Blue heifers, 285 kilos, 12 again, 11, guaranteed, nothing calf, 11, 1,000 quid, 1,010, 20, 1,000, 30, 40, 1,050, 1,060, 70, 1,080, 90, 1,090, 1,090, 11, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, Belgian blue heifers at 1,100, 1,100, 10, 20, 11, 30, 11, 30, 11, 30, 11, 30, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, going to sell on the market, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, the blue heifers gone out, 11, 40, 50, 11, 50, 60, 11, 60, 11, 60, 11, 60, 70, 11, 70, 11, 70, 11, 70, 11, 70, 11, 70, 80, 11, 80, 11, 80, 11, 80, 11, 80, 11, 80, 11, 80, sell 11, 80, 11, 80, 11, 80, 11, 80, all out, sell, 80, line. Limousine heifer, she's 470 kilos, guaranteed, not a calf, suckler bred, 17 bid, 17 bid, 17 bid, 17 bid, 17 bid, 17, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, a red limousine heifer, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 18, 10, 20, 30, 40, 1840, 1840, 1850s here before you, 1860, 1860, 70, 1880, 1880, 90, 1900, sell 10, 1920, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, down the line, sell at 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, all out, sell, 19 and 30. Angus heifers, they're 448 kilo heifers, guaranteed, nothing calf, 18, 17, 16, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, 60, 70, 16, 80, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 17, 17, 17, 10, 20, 17, 30, 17, 30, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, Angus heifers, guaranteed, nothing calf, 1750, and we saw on the market, 1750, 1750, 60, 17, 70, 17, 70, 17, 80, 17, 80, 90, 17, 90, 17, 90, 17, 90, 17, 90, 17, 90, 17, 90, Polly heifers gone out, 17, 90, 17, 90, sell away, 17, 90, 17, 90, 17, 90, 1800, 1800, still sell, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, finish now, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, all up, sell, 100. Bullocks, 460 kilos, 1820, 1830, 1840, 1850, 1860, 1870, 1880, 1890, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, Cracking stores here now, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, there for sale, on the market at 1900, 1900, for the bullocks got out to 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, finished that, 1900, 1900, 1900, all out, sell, 1900, line. Two black heifers, 435 kilos, 18, 17, 16, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 16, 50, guaranteed, nothing calf, 60, 70, 80, 90, 60, 90, 60, 90, 60, 90, 60, 90, 60, 90, 60, 90, 60, 90, Angus heifers gone away, 60, 90, 60, 90, 60, 90, 60, 90, 60, 90, we're going to sell on the market, 60, 90, 60, 90, 60, 90, 60, 90, 60, 90, 17, black heifers out to 17, 10, 20, 30, 17, 30, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, all up, sell, 17, 40. Two black bullocks, 17, 40 bid, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 50, 17, 50, 60, 17, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70 for the bullocks, at 17, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70. We're going to sell them on the market, 17, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, black bullocks got out at 17, 70, 70, 70, sell away, 17, 70, 70, 70, all like sell, 17, 70, line. A limousine bullock, squares here, squares, a bullock calf here, a bullock calf, 280 cags, 280 cags. 15, 14, 14, 13, 13 bedded, 13 on the 13, 20, 13, 40, 13, 60, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 14 bedded, 14 on the 14, on the 14, on the, squeeze it on now, squeeze it on, a bullock at 14, 14, 10, 20, 14, 20, 14, 30, 40, 14, 40, 50, 60, 14, 60, 14, 70, 14, 80, 14, 80, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 15, fronted 15, 10, on the market, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 30, 15, 30, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50 for the red bullock, connected 15, 50, 15, 50, all out, sal, 60, 15, 60, 15, 60, 70, 15, 70, 15, 70, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, all out, sal, 15 and 90. And a black limousine, bullock again, squares here, bullock, 315 kilos, same price, 15, 14, 13 minute, 13 on the 13, on the 13, on the 13, on the suckler bread and a bullock, 13, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, smart bullock he is, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 14, sal, 14 on the 14, on the 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 30, 14, 30, 40, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, down the line, sal, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, all out, sal, 50 bed, 50 bed, 50 bed, 50, 60 bed, 60 bed, 60 bed, 60 bed, 70 bed, 70 beds, 80 bed, 80 bed, 80 bed, 80 bed, 90 bed, 90 bed, 90 bed, 15, 15 on the 10, 15, 10, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 30, 15, 30, 15, 30, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 50, 15, 50, 60, 15, 60, 70, 15, 70, 15, 70, 15, 70, 15, 70, all out, sal, 15, 70. A red limousine heifer, 365 kilos, guaranteed, nothing off. She's a cracker, 16, 15, 15, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 15, 60, 70, 15, 80, 15, 90, 16, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 16, 10, 16, 10, 16, 20, 16, 20, 30, 16, 40, 50, 16, 60, 70, 16, 80, 16, 90, 16, 90, 16, 90, 17, 17, sal, on the market, 17, 10, 17, 10, 17, 20, 17, 20, 17, 20, 30, 17, 30, 17, 30, 40, 17, 40, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 60, 17, 60, 17, 70, 17, 70, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 90, 17, 90, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800's in the ring, all out, sal, 10, 18, 10, 18, 20, 18, 20, 18, 20, 18, 30, 18, 30, 18, 30, 18, 30, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40, 18, 40, up top, sal, 18 and 40. Angus Bullocks, 415 kilos, 1750, 17, 16, bid, 16, 10, 20, 16, 30, 40, 16, 50, 16, 50, 60, 16, 70, 16, 70, 16, 80, 16, 90, 16, 90, 70, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, and 10, 17, 10, 20, 17, 20, 30, 17, 30, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40. We're going to sell on the market, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, all out, sal, 1740. A red-whited heifer, she's 580 kegs here, 580 kegs guaranteed, nothing off, 23, 2, 1, 1 in, 1 bid, 1 bid, 1, 21, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, full of flesh now, full of flesh, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, she's there for sale, on the market, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 10, 20 bid, 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 30 bid, 40 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 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, 50 bid, selling out 50 bid, 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 all out, sal, 250. Good black heifers, 500 kilos, guaranteed, nothing calf, 219, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1860, 1870, 1880, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, great poly heifers at 19, 10, 19, 20, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, poly heifers 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, set out now, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, all up, sal, 1940. Angus bullocks 500 kilos and 5 kilos. 1940 bid at 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 2 good fed cattle. 1940, 1950, 1950, 1960, 1960, 70, 1970, 19, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. On the bargain at 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000. Angus bullocks gone out to 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2010, 210, 210, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 30, 230, 230, 40, 240, 240, 240, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 60, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260. All outside 260. Heifers, 495 kilos, 1950, 19, 18 bid at 1800, 1800, 1800, guaranteed, nothing calf, 18, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 18, 50, is full of flesh now, full of flesh, 1860, 70, 1870, 80, 18, 80, 18, 80, 90, 80, 90, 80, 90, 80, 90, 80, 90, 80, 90, 80, 90, 19, sir, on the market at 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, Polly Heifers gone out to 1900, 1900, 1900, good fleshy bits, sell away at 19, 19, 10, 19, 10, 19, 10, 19, 10, 19, 10, 19, 10, 19, 10, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, 19, 40, finished on at 19, under that, 40, 505 kilos, you can give it again, 19, bid at 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 10, 20, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, guaranteed, not a calf, 19, 30, 19, 30, good fleshy bits again, 19, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30, 19, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, we're going to sell on the market 19, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 30 bid, 40 bid, 50 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 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 70 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 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 90 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 bid, all up 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, and finished at 2000. And a great Polly Heifer, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 210, 22, 30, 40, 2, 50, 60, 2, 78, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, Super Black Heifer, 21, 10, 20, 21, 30, 40, 21, 50, sell away on the market, 151, 51, 51, 51, 50, 151, 51, 61, 61, 60, 161, 71, 71, near 1 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 near 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, and 10, 210, 220, 220, 220, 220, 230, 230, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 250, 250, 250, 250, all out, sell, 250. Heifer, Notting Calf, never had a calf here, Notting Calf, never had a calf. Notting Calf, no calf registered anyway, Notting Calf, no calf registered, 460 kegs. 460 kegs, 15, 14, 13, 13, 12 bid, 12, 10, 20, 12, 30, 40, 12, 40, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 60, 12, 70, 80, 12, 80, 13, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, ever got out to 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, she's there for sale, on the market at 1300, 1300, 1310, 1310, 1320, 1320, 1330, 1330, 1340, 1340, 1340, 50, 1350, 1350, 60, 1360, 1370, 1370, 80, 1380, 1380, 90, 30, 90, 30, 90, 30, 90, sell now, 30, 90, 30, 90, 30, 90, 30, 90, 30, 90, 30, 90, 30, 90, 30, 90, all up, sell, 30, 90. Angus heifer calves here, 245 kilos, 11,000 from, 10,000 from, 950 from, 900 quid from, 910, 20, 9, 30, 40, 950, 960, 70, 980, 90, 990, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, Angus and heifers, 1,010, 1,020, 1,030, 40, 1,040, 1,040, 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, 1,060, 1,060, 1,060, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, going to sell, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, Polly Heifers gone out, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, 1,070, all out, sell, 1070. It's Enter Squares here, bullock calves, 250 kegs here, 250 kegs, Port Angus, 250 kegs, same price, 1070, 1070 from 1070 bid at 1070, 1070, 1070, 1070, 1070, 1070, 1070, 1070, 1070, 1070, 1070, 1070, 1080, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, Port Angus now at 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, Wheat Sal on the market, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, all out, sell, 1090 line. Angus, bullocks again, bullock calves here again, 185 kilos, 9, 850 from 810, 820, 838, 48, 58, 68, 78, 88, 99 on the 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, bullock calves at 900, 900, 900, 900, 910, and the market, 910, 29, 29, 20, 30, 939, 40, 940, 50, 950, 60, 969, 69, 60, sell out now, 969, 69, 69, 60, 70, 979, 79, 79, 79, 79, 70, all out, sal, 970. Here's a polyheifer. Nothing calf, no calf registered here. Nothing calf, no calf registered. 480 kegs, 480 kegs. 18, 17, 16, and 16, 15, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 15, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 16, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 16, 10, 16, 20, 16, 30, 40, 16, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 17, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700 for the Bally African out, 1700, 1710, and the American 1720, 1720, 1730, 1740, 50, 1750, 60, 1770, 80, 1780, 1718, 1800, 1800, sell in front 10 at 1810, 1810, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1830, 1830, 40, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, 1840, all up, sell, 50, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, all out, sell, 1850. A Belgian blue bullocks here, 2 blue bullocks, 5, 10 kilos, 2000, 2019, bid at 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 20, 30, 40, 50, 2 Kraken stores at 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1960, 70, 1970, 80, 1980, 90, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, 1990, blue bullocks at 1992, 1000 sell, 2000, 2000, 2010, 210, 210, sell out, 210, 210, 210, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220 for the blue stores, gone out to 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, all out, sell, 220, line, black bullocks again, 480 kilos, 2, 19, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 20, 40, 50, 18, 60, 70, 18, 80, 19, 1900, 1900, 1910, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30, 19, 30 for Angus bullocks at 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, on the market sale, 1930, 1930, 1940, 1940, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 60, 1960, 1960, 1960, 70, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, all up, sell, 1970. White bullocks, 507 kegs here, 507 kegs, 2, 19, 18, 10, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 60, 18, 70, 18, 19, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, good white cattle now, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, we're going to sell on the American 1910, 1910, 1910, 1910, 1920, 1930, 1930, 1930, 40, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1950, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1970, 1970, sell out at 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, still sell, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, all out, sell, 1980. 17 is next for 5 little black bullocks. Alright, 5 Angus bullocks here, squeezing all, 262 kilos, 262 kilos, 13, 12, 12, 11, bid, 11, bid, 11, bid, 11, 11, bid, 11, 10, 20, 11, 30, 40, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, all Angus, all bullocks, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, we're going to sell on the market, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 60, 70, 11, 70, 11, 70, 11, 70, 11, 80, 11, 80, 11, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1210, 1210, 1210, 1210, sell now, 1210, 1210, 1210, 1210, 1210, all out, sell, 12 and 10. Come red heifers, they're 265 kilos, 11,000 quid, 8,000 from 9 bid, 9, 10, 29, 30, 49, 59, 59, 50. Heifer calves guaranteed, not in calf, 959, 59, 59, 50, 959, 59, 59, 59, 60, 969, 79, 79, 80, 980, 99, 90,000 bid, sell, on the market, 1,010, 1,010, 1,010, 1,020, 1,020, 1,030, 1,030, 1,040, 1,040, 50, 1,050, 1,060, 1,060, 1,060, in the ring, sell, now, 1,070, 1,070, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, 90,000, 90,000, 90, 11, 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100, and sell 10, 11, 10, 11, 10, 11, 10, 11, 10, 11, 10, 11, 10, 11, 10, all out, sell 11, 10. There's a big black heifer, guaranteed not in calf here, guaranteed not in calf, 560 kilos, 21, 2,000, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2, 10, 22, 30, 42, 42, 52, 52, 50, 52, 62, 72, 80, 91 bid, 1, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, big black heifer, 21, 21, 21, 21, 10, on the market, 1, 21, 21, 21, 21, 31, 41, 41, 41, 41, 40, 141, 41, 51, 51, 51, 50, 61, 60, 161, 61, 61, 61, 60, 71, 78, 190, 191, 92, 100 here before you know, 210, 220, 220, 230, 230's in the ring, 230, 232, 32, 40, 240, 240, 240, sell out that, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 260, 260, 262, 62, 62, 62, 60, 262, 62, 60, all up, sell, 2 and 60. There's an Angus heifer here again. Same weight, same price, 2 and 60, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 10, 20, 2, 30, 40, 2, 50, 60, 2, 72, 80, 2, 92 bid, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, and we saw on the market, 22, 22, 10, 22, 20, 22, 30, 22, 30, 22, 30 in front, son, 2, 32, 32, 32, 32, 30, 20, 2, 42, 42, 42, 40, 2, 42, 42, 42, 42, 40, all out, sell, 240. And a poly heifer here again, 565 kilos, same price, 242 again, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 21, 80, 21, 80, 21, 80, 21, 82, better, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, and we saw on the market, 210, 210, 220, 222, 20, 222, 22, 22, 22, 32, 32, 40, 242, 42, 42, 42, 42, 50, 252, 62, 62, 62, 60, 262, 62, 72, 72, 72, 70, all up, sell, 270. And a white heifer, she's 540 kilos, 2,000 better, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 210, 220, 232, 42, 260, 270, 281 bid, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. White heifer gone out to 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. She's there for sale, 110, 110, 120, 121, 21, 31, 31, 41, 41, 41, 51, 51, 60, 161, 71, 71, 81, 81, 180's in the ring, 180, 180, 180, all up, sell, 2180. A poly in a limousine, here a poly in a limousine, they're 530 kilos, guaranteed, not in calf, 2 smart heifers, 21, 2,000, 19, 20, 30, 40, 50, 19, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2,000 better, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2 crackers of smart heifers at 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. We're going to sell them on the market, 210 is here before you know, 220, 220, 220, 230, 240, 240, 240, 50, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250's in the ring at 250, 60, 260, 270, 270, 270, 270, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, sell out, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, all out, sell, 2,080 line. Thank you. Frisian bullocks, 7 of them together. 593 kilos. 593 kilos, cracking Frisian cattle, 22, 21, 2,000, bid 2, bid 2, bid 2, bid 2, 2 bid 2, bid 2, bid 2, good Frisian cattle, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 292, 92, 92, 92, 92, 92, 92, 90, good young cattle at 292, 92, 92, 92, 92, 90, 292, 92, 92, 92, 90. They're for sale on the market at 2092, 21, 21, 21, 10, 21, 20, 21, 30, 21, 30, 21, 30, 40, 21, 40, 21, 40, 21, 40. Let them see them there now for a second. Yups. Now, easy now. Let them walk now. Let them walk slowly. And we sell 21, 40, 21, 40, 21, 40, 21, 40, 21, 40, 21, 40. Sell out 10 1, 41, 41, 41, 40, 141, 41, 41, 41, 51, 51, 50, 151, 51, 51, 61, 61, 60, 161, 61, 61, 60. Super Free Chicago 170, 171, 81, 81, 81, 81, 81, 80, 181, 81, 81, 80. All up, sell. 90, 191, 91, 91, 91, 90, 191, 91, 91, 90. Still sell. 191, 91, 90. Finished at 190. 540 kilos. Come red cattle here, come red cattle. 2000, 2000, 18, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1850, 1850, 1850, 1860, 70, 19, better 90, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19. Two good Frisian cattle in 19, 19, 19, 10. On the market, 20 bid, 20 bid, 30 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 40 bid, 50 bid, 60 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 bid. Sell away on it, 60 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 70 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid, 90 bid. 90 bid, 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 all out 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2000, 2010, 210, 210, 220, 222, 22, 22, 22, 22, 20, 222, 22, 20, all up, sell, 2020. Cemental bull calf, here a cemental bull calf. Toast and done for blackleg, done for the virus, the whole lot here. 350 kegs of a bull, 350 kegs of a bull, 14, 13, 13, 12, 12, 12, 12, 10, 20, 12, 30, 40, 12, 50, 60, 12, 70, 80, 12, 90, 12, 90, 13, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, good cemental bull at 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300. We're going to sell on the market at 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1310, 1310, 13, 10, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 30, 13, 30, 13, 30, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80. Sell out now, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80. All out, sell, 13, 80. And an Angus bull registered as a heifer by mistake, but a bull, an Angus bull registered as a heifer by mistake, 295 kilos, 13, 12, 12, 11 bid, 11 bid, 11, 10, 11, 20, 11, 30, 11, 40, 11, 50, 11, 60, 11, 70, 11, 80, 11, 90, 11, 90, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, Angus on a bull, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, and we saw on the market 1210, 1210, 1220, 1220, 1230, 1230, 1240, 1240, 1240, 1250, 1250, 1260, 1260, 1260, 1260, sell now 1260, 1260, 1260, 1260, 1260, 1260, all out, sell, 12 and 60. Three whited heifers, 270 kilos, 270 kilos, guaranteed, nanny calf here, guaranteed, nanny calf, 11,000 quid, 10,000 from, 900 bid at 900, 900, 900, 900, whited heifers, guaranteed, nanny calf, 9, 10, 29, 30, 40, 9, 40, 9, 40, 9, 40, 9, 40, 9, 40, 50, 9, 50, 60, 9, 67, 9, 70, 80, 9, 80,000, 1,010, 1,010, 1,020, 1,020, 30, 1,030, 40, 1,040, 50, 1,050, 1,060, 1,060, 70, 1,070, 80, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080. Going to sell 1,080, 1,080, 1,080. Why did offers gone out to 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080, 1,080. All out, sell, 280. And bulls of bullocks, that's bullocks, that's 265 kegs, 265 kegs, little bullockins, same price, 1080, bid 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1080, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, 1090, squares and all, yeah, 1090, 11 bid, 11, 10, 11, 20, 11, 30, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, black, white, it's on bullocks, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 60, on the market, 11, 60, 11, 60, 70, 11, 70, 80, 11, 80, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, sell out 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, 11, 90, all out, sell, 11, 90. An Angus bullock here, he's 435 kegs, 435 kegs, give me 17, 16, 15 frame, 15, 14 frame, 13, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 14, 1400, 14, 10, 14, 20, 30, 14, 40, 50, 14, 60, 70, 14, 80, 90, 14, 90, 15, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, an Angus Bullock and an Outlier, 15, 10, and we saw, 15, 20, 15, 30, 40, 15, 40, 15, 50, 15, 60, 70, 15, 80, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 16, 1600, 1600, 16, 10, 16, 10, 16, 10, 16, 10, 16, 10s in the ring, 20, 16, 20, 30, 16, 30, 16, 30, 16, 30, 16, 30, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, down the line, sell 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, still sell, 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, all out, sell, 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 16, 50. There's a little bullock again here, a little bullock here again. He's 280 kegs here, 280 kegs. 12, 11, 11, 10, 20, 11, 30, 40, 11, 50, 60, 11, 70, 80, 11, 90, 11, 90, 12, bed, 12, 100, 12, 100, 12, 100, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, Bullock out to 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200. We're there for sale on the market at 1200, 1200, 1210, 1210, 1220, 1220, 1230, 1230, 1240, 1240, 1250, 1250, 1260, 1270's with me at 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, 1270, down the line, sal, at 1270, 1270 for the Bullock and out to 1270, 1270, 1270, all out, sal, 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 1270 line. A Belgian blue heifer, suckler bread and all here, suckler bread and all, little heifer, 250 gags, 250 gags of a blue heifer, 1250, 12, 11 for 1,000 quid, 1,010, 20,000, 30, 40, 1,040, 50, 1,050, 1,050, suckler bread, blue heifer, 1,050, 1,050, 1,060, 1,070, 80, 1,090, 1,090, 11, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, we're going to sell on the market, 1110, 1110, 1110, 1110, 20, 11, 20, 11, 20, 11, 30, 11, 30, 11, 40, 11, 40, 11, 40, 50, 11, 50, 60, 11, 60, 11, 60, 70, 11, 70, 11, 70, 11, 70, 11, 70, all out, sell, 11, 70, 9. Whited heifers, guaranteed, nothing off. Dose the month to going out all the winter, dose the month and out all the winter. And getting the pick of feeding outside, 407 kegs, guaranteed, not a gav here, 17, 16, 15, 15, 14, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, lovely stores out all the time, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1410, 14, 20, 30, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 50, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, cracking store heifers now at 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60. We're going to sell on the market 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 70, 14, 70, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, sell out now, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, all out, sell, 14, 90, sold, 3 more, same story, recently dosed, out all the time, getting a pick of feed, 14, 90 bed at 14, 90 bed, 90 bed, 90 bed, 90 bed, 15, 10, 20, 15, 30, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 50, 15, 60, 70, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, cracking big heifers at 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 15, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, on the market, 16 bed, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1610, 1610, 1610, 1610, 1610, 1610, 1610, all out, sell, 16 and 20 bed, 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 30 bed, 30 bed, 30 bed, 40 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 bed, all up 50 bed, 50 bed, 50 bed, 50 bed, 50 bed, all out 16, 50. A Wagyu and an Angus here, a Wagyu and an Angus, 405 kilos from the same home here, same remarks, dosing out all the time. 16, 15, 14 bed, 14 bed, 14, 14, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, a Wagyu and an Angus at 15, and we saw on the market at 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 10, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 30, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 40, sell out at 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, all up, sell, 15, 50. A big roan mock suffer here, not in calf suitable for breeding. Not in calf suitable for breeding. Out all the time, recently dosed, the whole shebang. 17, 16, 15. Good roan heifer, 15, 10, 20, 15, 30, 40, 15, 50, 60, 70, 15, 80, 90, 60, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1610, 1620, 1620, 30, 1630, 40, 1640, 50, 1660, 1660, 70, 1680, 1680, 90, 1690, 1690, up top, 1690, 1690, 1690, 1690, 1690, 70, 1700, 1710, 1710, 1710, 1720, 1720, 1730, 1730, 1730, 1740, 1750, 1750, 1750, 1760, 1770, 1770, 1770, 1770, 1770, 1770, 1770, Olive, sal, 1770. Black, white and over, she's 365 kilos, 7 marks out all the time, guaranteed, nothing car, 14, 13, 13, 12, 20, 30, 40, 50, 12, 50, 60, 12, 78, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 12, 90, 13, 13, on the 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 13, 10, 20, 13, 30, 40, 13, 40, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50. She's there for sale on the bag at 1350, 1350, 1350, 1350, 1350. Why did I forget out to 1350, 1350, 1350, 1350, 1350, 1350, 1350. All up, sal, 1350. And an Angus heifer, 330 kilos, same remarks here, same remarks, 330 gags, 13, 12, 11, 11,000, 20,000, 30, 40, 45, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 11, 11, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 12, 12, 100, 12, 100, 12, 100, 12, 10, 12, 10, 20, 12, 30, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 50, 12, 50, 60, 12, 60, 70, 12, 70, 80, 12, 90, 12, 90, 13, 13 on the 13, on the 13, on the bag at 10, 13, 10, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 30, 13, 30, 13, 30, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 50, 13, 50, 60, 13, 60, 13, 70, 13, 70, 80, 13, 80, 13, 90, 13, 90, 14, 14 on the 14, 10, 14, 10, 20, 14, 20, 14, 20, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30, all out, sal, 14, 30. Thank you. Limousines and their squares here, bullocks, suckler bread, bullocks, squares, 300 gags, 14, 13, 1200, 8, 12, 11, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 12, 1200, 1200, 1200, squares it all out, 12, 10, 20, 12, 30, 40, 12, 50, 60, 12, 70, 80, 13, 13 on the 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 for the suckler bread's gone by, 13 on the 13 on the 13 on the 13 on the 13 on the, we're there for sale on the market, 13 on the 13 on the 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 20, 13, 20, 30, 13, 30, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, sell out, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, still sell, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, all up, sell, 13, 50. He squares as well, here he squares as well, 13, 50, 13, 60, 13, 70, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 90, 13, 90, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, from the same home there, big heavy Gavin, 14, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 20, 14, 30, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, quarter sale on the market, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, all up, sal, 14, 70, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 80, all up, 14, 80. Angus heifers here, Angus heifers, 450 kegs, guaranteed, not in calf, here, guaranteed, not in calf, 450 kilos, 18, 17, 16, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 16, 10, 20, 16, 30, 40, 16, 50, 60, 16, 70, 80, 16, 80, 90, 17 bid, 17 bid, 17 bid, 17 bid, 17 bid, Angus heifers, guaranteed, not in calf, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 17, 10, 17, 10, 20, 17, 20, 17, 30, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, 17, 40, on the market, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 50, 17, 60, 17, 60, 17, 60, 17, 60, 17, 60, 17, 60, 17, 60, 17, 60, 70, 17, 70, 17, 70, 17, 70, 17, 70, 17, 70, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, all out, sal, 17, and 80. Right, that's all the cattle now into the cows. That's all the cattle straight into the cows. Empty dry here, empty and dry for the first of the cows here, empty dry. 565 kilos, 15, 14, 13, 12, 50, 13, 13, 20, 40, 13, 60, 80, 14, 14 on the 14 on the 14, 10, 20, 14, 30, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 50, 14, 60, 14, 60, 70, 14, 80, 90, 15 on the 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 empty and dry at 15 on the 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 we're there for sale on the market at 15 on the 15 10 15 10 15 10 20 15 20 15 20 15 20 15 20 30 15 30 15 40 50 15 50 60 15 60 15 60 is in the ring at 15 60 we sell away at 15 60 15 70 15 70 80 15 90 15 90 15 90 60 1600 in the ring sell 16 10 16 10 16 10 all off sell that 16 20 16 20 16 20 16 20 16 20 16 20 16 30 16 30 40 16 40 16 40 16 40 16 40 16 50 16 50 16 50 16 50 16 50 16 50 all up sell 60 16 60 16 60 70 16 70 16 80 16 80 16 80 16 80 16 80 16 90 16 90 16 90 16 90 16 90 16 90 17 1700 1700 1700 17 10 17 10 20 17 20 17 20 17 20 17 20 all off 30 17 30 40 17 40 17 40 17 50 17 50 60 17 60 17 60 17 70 17 70 17 70 17 70 17 70 17 70 17 70 17 70 all out sell 70. Alright, she is 570 kilos in empty dry here again, 16, 15 again, 15, 10, 20, 15, 30, 40, 15, 50, 60, 15, 60, 70, 15, 80, 90, 15, 90, 16, 1600, empty and dry, good tight cow, 16, 10 and we sell, on the market 16, 10, 16, 20, 16, 30, 16, 40, 16, 50, 16, 60, 16, 70, 16, 80, 16, 80, 16, 80, 90, 16, 90, 1700, 17, 10, 17, 10, 20, 17, 20, 17, 20, 17, 20 in the ring, sell 17 20 17 20 all out sell 30 17 30 17 30 40 17 40 50 17 50 60 17 60 70 17 70 17 80 17 80 90 17 90 1800 18 10 18 10 20 18 20 18 20 in the ring at 1820. 590 kilos, empty dry here again, same price, 18, 20, 18, 17, 16 for 15, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 15, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1600, 1600, empty dry, good tight cow at 1600, 16, 10, 16, 20, 16, 30, 16, 40, 16, 50, on the market at 16, 50, 16, 60, 70, 16, 70, 80, 90, 16, 90, 17, 1700, all with me now, 17, 10, 20, 17, 30, 17, 30, 40, 17, 40, 50, 17, 50, 17, 60, 17, 60, 17, 60, 17, 70, 17, 70, 17, 70, 17, 70, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, 17, 80, all out, sell 90, 17, 90, 17, 90, 17, 90, 17, 90, 17, 90, 17, 90, all up, sell, 90. Empty again, empty dry here again, big tall feeder here, 15, 14, 13 on the far, 12, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 13, 13 on the 13, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 13, 60, 70, 13, 80, 90, 13, 90, 14, 14 on the 14 on the, big tall feeder now at 14 on the 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 14 on the, on the bag it's all 14 on the 14 10, 14 10, 14 20, 14 20, 14 30, 14 30, 40, 14 40, 14 50, 14 50, 14 60, 14 60, 14 70, 14 70, 14 70, 14 70, on the line now 14 70, 14 70, 14 70, 14 70, 14 70, all out sell, 14 70 line. What's this one? That's that one. Believed to be in car for the end of February. She was vented last year. She's doing fine, but she's selling as she stands. She was vented last year and believed to be in car for the end of February. 1,000, 950 for 9 for, 9 for 850 for, here 800 quid for, here 800 for, here 800 venting her side, they're venting her side, here 8 for, 750 for. Here, 700 quid for. Ain't 7 for. Ain't 7 for. 7 bid. 7 bid. 7 bid. 7 bid. 7. 7 bid. 7 bid. 7. Heavy in calf now. Heavy in calf. February calfer. 7 bid. No engagement now. No come back. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. We're going to sell on the market. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. 700. Alex. Sell. 700. No engagement here with this one. No engagement. More than likely nothing calf, but no engagement. Big cow. 675 kilos. 675 kilos. 18, 17, 16 for. 8, 16, 15. 14, 50, 15. 1500, 15, 10. 20, 15, 30, 40. 15, 50, 60. 70, 80, 90, 16, 10. 20, 16, 30, 40. 16, 40, 50. 16, 50, 60. 16, 70, 80. 16, 90, 70. 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700. 1700, 1700, 1700 for the big cow gone out. 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700. She's there for sale on the market. 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700 for the big cow gone out. 1700, 1700, sell away. 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, all out. Sell, 100. Guaranteed nothing calf here, guaranteed nothing calf. And dry here, empty dry, 655 kilos. Same price, quick, 1700. 8, 17 bid, 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 17 10, 17 10, 20, 17 20, 30, 17 30, 40, 50, 17 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1800, 18 10, 18 10, 18 10, 20, 18 20, 30, 18 30, 40, 18 40, 50, 18 50, 60, 18 60, 70, 1880, 1880, 1880, down the line, sell. 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880, 1880, all out, sell. 1880. She's empty and dry again. Here, empty and dry here again. Give me 15, 14, 13 for 8, 13, 12, 10, 12, 20, 12, 30, 12, 40, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 60, 12, 70, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80. Empty and dry. 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 12, 80, 90, 12, 90, 13, 13, 13, 10 is here before you now. 13, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20 on the market in the ring. 13, 30, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 50, 15, 50, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60. In the ring, solid 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 70, all out, sell, 13, 70. Empty dry here, empty dry. 565 kilos. Same price, quick, 1370. 1370 bid it, 1370, 1370, 1380, 1390, 14 on the 14 on the 1410, 1420, 30, 14 40, 50, 1460, 70, 1480, 90, 1490, 15 on the 15 on the 15 on the 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500. We're going to sell on the market at 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500. All out, sell. 100. And let's put on the two of them together there. Put on the two of them together. Lay in the next lad there. Oh no, whoa, weigh him now. He's 790, so that makes the two of them 810 kilos, and the two of them are the same age. So 830 and 790, 830 and 790, and the two of them are the same age. So the two of them are the 45 or 6 months. Two of them 45 or 6 months. Both bulls, both of them off a small bit on the front foot there. Both of them off on the feet there. Not great on the feet, only for feeding here, so it makes them what do we say? 810 kegs, 27. 26, 25 under, 23, 24, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. Two bulls at 25, 25, 810 kilos. Two good fed bulls now, 25, 25, 25, 25, 20, 25, 20, 25, 40, 25, 60, 25, 60, 25, 80, 25, 80, 25, 86, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, 20, 40, 26, 40, 26, 40, 60, 80, 26, 80, 26, 80, 26, 80, 26, 87, 27, 27, 20, 27, 20, on the market, 27, 20, 27, 40, 27, 40, 27, 40, 27, 40, 27, 40, 27, 60, 27, 60, 27, 80, 27, 80, 27, 80, 27, 80, 27, 80, sell out in the ring now, 87, 80, 800, 800, 800, 828, 28, 20, 48, 48, 40, 868, 68, 68, 68, 68, 60, 868, 88, 88, 80, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 920, 920, 929, 29, 40, 949, 49, 49, 49, 49, 40, 949, 69, 69, 69, 69, 69, 60, down the line, sell down at 969, 69, 60, all finished, 980, 980, 980, 980, 980, 980, 989, 3000, 3023, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 43, 43, 43, 63, 60, 363, 63, 80, 380, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, 20, 31, 40, 31, 40, 31, 40, 31, 40, 31, 40, 31, 40, 31, 40, 31, 60, 31, 80, 31, 80, 31, 80, 31, 80, 31, 80, 31, 80, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, sell out now, 32, 32, 32, 32, 32, all up sell, 3200. Woo! Right. Empty dry, 915 kilos. Give her a twist now. That's a serious cow. Close the gate, please. That's a serious cow, 915 kilos. Tray. A tray for bid, a tray bid, tray bid, tray bid, tray, 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 empty and dry and full of flesh, and we're going to sell on the market at 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. Some red cow now, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. Sell out down at 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,020, 323, 43, 43, 43, 60, 360, 380, 380, 31, 31, 20, 31, 20, 31, 40, 31, 60, 31, 60, 80, 31, 82, 32, 32, 32, 20, 32, 40, 32, 40, 32, 40, 32, 40, 32, 60, 32, 80, 32, 80, 32, 80, 33, 33, 20, 33, 20, 33, 40, 33, 60, 33, 60, 80, 34, 34, 34, 20, 34, 40, 34, 40, 34, 60, 34, 60, sell out, 34, 60, 34, 60, all out, sell, 34, 60. 725 kilos, empty dry here, empty dry. 24, 23, 22, 22, 21, better, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 22, 22, 22. Full of flesh now, full of flesh. 22, 22, 22, 22, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 22, 90, 22, 90, 22, 93, 23, 23. On the market sell. 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23. Down the line, sir. 23, 10, 23, 10, 23, 10, 23, 10, 23, 20, 23, 20, 30, 23, 30, 23, 30, 23, 30, 23, 40, 23, 40, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50, 23, 50. Sell out to 23, 50. All up, sell, 350. Same story, empty dry here again, 580 kegs, 18, 17, 16, 16, 1500 for 15 bit, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 15, 10, 20, 15, 30, 40, 15, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 50, 90, 16 bit at 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1610, 1620, 1630, 1640, 1650, 1650, 1660, 1670, 1680, 1690, 1690, and I saw 17, 1710, 1710, 1720, 1730, 1730, 1740, 1750, 1750, 1760, 1760, 1760, 1760, 1760, 1760, all off, sell, 70, 1770, 1770, 1780, 1780, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1800, 1810, 1810, 1820, 1820, 1820, 1820, all up, sell, 1820. Thank you. Big Frisian cow here again, empty and dry here, the big Holstein cow, 655 kilos, 18, 17, 16 for, and 16, 15 bid, 15 bid, 15 bid, 15 bid, 15 bid, 15 10, 20, 15 30, 40, 15 50, 60, 15 70, 15 90, 16, 16 10, 16 10, 20, 16 30, 40, 16 40, 50, 16 50, 60, 16 60, 70, 16 70, 80, 16 80, 90, 16 90, 17, 17 110, 17 10, 20, 17 20, 30, 17 30, 40, 17 40, 50, 17 50, 17 50, on the market sale, it's 17 50, 60, 17 60, 17 70, 17 70, 17 70, 17 70, in the ring at 17 80, 17 80, 17 90, 17 90, 17 90, 17 90, 1800, 18 10, 18 10, 18 10, 18 10, 20, 18 20, 18 20, 30, 18 30, 18 30, 18 30, 18 30, 18 30, 40, 18 40, 18 40, 18 40, 18 40, still sell, 18 40, 18 40, all up, sell, 40. Empty dry here again, 720 kilos, same price, 1840, 18, 17 for, 16 for, 16, 15 for, 14 bid at 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, big tall cow, 14, 10, 20, 14, 30, 40, 14, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 15, 20, 15, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 60, 1600, 1600, 1610, 20, 16, 20, 30, 40, 16, 40, 50, 16, 60, 70, 16, 80, 17, 17, and I sell on the market, 17, 10, 17, 10, 17 20, 17 20, 17 30, 17 40, 17 40, 17 50, 17 60, 17 60, 17 70, 17 80, 17 80, 17 90, 1800, 1800, 18 10, 18 20, 18 20, 18 30, 18 30, 18 30, 18 30, 18 30, 18 30, all up, sell, 18 and 30. 645 kilos, empty dry here, 18 again, 17, 16, good tight cow, 15, 10, 15, 20, 15, 30, 15, 40, 15, 50, 15, 60, 70, 15, 80, 16, 10, 20, 16, 30, 40, 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 50, 16, 60, 16, 70, 16, 80, 16, 90, 16, 90, 1700, 1700, 1700, and 10, 17, 10, and we saw on the market, 17, 10, 17, 20, 17, 20, 17, 20, 17, 30, 17, 30, 17, 30, 17, 30, 17, 30, 17, 30, sell out, 17 30, 40, 17 40, 17 40, 17 50, 17 50, 17 50, 17 50, 17 50, 60, 17 60, 17 70, 17 70, 17 70, 17 70, 17 80, 17 80, 17 90, 17 90, 1800, 18 10, 18 10, 18 10, 18 20, 18 20, 18 30, 18 30, 18 30, 18 30, all up 40, 18 40, 18 50, 18 50, 18 60, 18 60, 18 70, 18 70, 18 70, 18 80, 18 80, 18 90, 18 90, 18 90, all up 19, 1900, 1900, 1900, all up, sell, 1900. There's a good young slip here, empty dry here, 15, 14, 13, 10, 20, 13, 30, 40, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, empty and fully dry, 13, 60, 70, 14, 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 30, 14, 40, 14, 50, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 70, 14, 80, 14, 90, 14, 90, 40, 1500, sell on the market, 1500, 1500, 15, 10, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15 20, 15 20, all up, sell 30, 15 30, 40, 15 40, 15 40, 15 40, 15 50, 15 50, 60, 15 60, 15 60, 15 60, 15 60, all out 70, 15 70, 15 80, 15 80, 15 80, 15 80, 15 80, 15 90, 15 90, 1600, 1600, 1600, 16 10, 16 10, 20, 16 20, 16 20, 16 20, 30, 16 30, 40, 16 40, 16 40, 16 40, 50, 16 50, 60, 16 60, 16 70, 16 70, 16 70, 16 70, 16 70, all right, sell, 16 and 70. Empty dry, there's a good cow, 2, 19, 18, 18, 10, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18, 60, 70, 19, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, super cow, 1900, fully dry, 1900, 1910, 1920, 1930, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, we sell away on the market, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1960, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, 1970, sell out, 80, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1990, 2000, 2000, 2000, 210, 220, 220, 220, 220, 230, 230, 240, 250, 60, 260, 260, 260, 260, selling now 260, 260, 260, 260, all up, sell, 260. She's an Angus and the calf is a red Angus. She's an Angus and the calf is a red Angus, herself and her bull calf. Bull calf, herself and her bull calf, and she's bulling every 3 weeks herself there. She's bulling every 3 weeks again there. Bulling every 3 weeks again. Herself and her bull calf. Give me 24, 22, 2,000. Ain't two from. Oh, me too. They're surely worth 1,000 apiece. Me too. Yes, too bid. Herself and a red bull calf. 220. 240. 260's online. 260, 280, 21, on the market, 21, 20's on top, 21, 20, 21, 20, 21, 20, 21, 20, 21, 20, 21, 20, 21, 20, 21, 20, 21, 20, 40, 21, 40, 21, 60, 21, 60, 21, 60, 21, 60, 21, 60, 21, 60, 21, 60, 21, 60, 21, 60, 21, 80, 22 on the 22's online, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 20, 22, 20, 22, 20, 22, 20, 22, 20, 22, 20, 22, 20, 22, 20, 22, 20, all out, sal, 22, 20. 570 kilos, empty here, guaranteed empty, 570 kegs, guaranteed empty, 17, 16, 15, 15, 14 from 14, 30 bit of 13 on the 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 13 10, 13 20, 13 30, 40, 13 40, 13 50, 13 50, 13 50, 13 50, guaranteed empty, 13 50, 13 50, 13 50, 13 50, 13 50, 13 50, 13 50, 13 50, 13 50, 13 50, 13 50, 13 50, 13 50, 13 50, 13 50, 13 50. We're going to sell on the market at 13 50, 13 50, 13 50, 13 50. Going out to 13 50, 60. 70, 13, 70, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80. In the ring, sell at 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80. All up, sell, 13 and 80. Same story here, empty here again, 535 kilos. Same price, 1380. 13 bit, 13 on the 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 13 10 20 13 30 40 13 50 13 50 13 50 13 60 13 60 70 13 80 90 13 90 13 90 14 14 on the 14 on the 14 on the good tight count out 14 on the 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 we're going to sell on the market 14 10 14 10 14 20 20 14 20 14 30 14 30 14 30 14 30 14 30 14 30 14 30 40 14 40 14 40 14 40 14 40 14 40 14 40 14 40 14 40 sell out to 14 40 14 40 14 40 14 40 all up 14 50 14 50 14 50 14 50 14 60 14 60 70 14 70 14 70 14 70 14 70 14 70 all out sell 80 14 80 90 14 90 14 90 14 90 14 90 15 10 15 10 15 20 15 20 15 20 15 20 all up sell this time 20 585 kilos, guaranteed empty, nice warm cow here, 16, 15, 14, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 14, 50, 60, 14, 70, 80, 14, 80, 90, 14, 90, 1500, 1500, 1500, good warm cow, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, we're going to sell 10, 20, 15, 20, 30, 40, 15, 40, 50, 15, 50, 60, 15, 60, 70, 15, 70, 80, 15, 80, 90, 15, 90, 1600, 1600, 1600, sell away, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, all out, sell, on 10, 16, 10, 16, 10, 16, 10, 16, 10, 16, 10, 16, 10, 16, 10, all up, sell, 16 and 10, 530 kilos, guaranteed empty, 15, 14, 13, 13, 13, 13, 12 bit, 12 bit, 12, 20, 12, 30, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 50, 12, 50, 60, 12, 70, 80, 12, 90, 12, 13, sal, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, 20, 13, 20, 30, 13, 30, 13, 30, 40, 13, 40, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, sell out now, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, 13, 50, all out, sal, 13 and 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 70, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 90, 13, 90, 13, 90, 14, 14, 14, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 40, 14, 40, all out, sell, 14 and 40. 545 kilos, guaranteed empty here again. Same price, 40, 40. 14, 14, 13, 13, 12, 20, 12, 30, 12, 40, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 60, 70, 12, 80, 90, 13, 13, 100, 13, 100, 13, 100, 13, 100, 13, 100, 13, 100, 13, 100, 13, 100, 13, 100, 13, 10, on the bargain, 13, 10, 13, 20, guaranteed empty, 13, 20, 13, 20, 30, 13, 30, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 13, 50, 60, 13, 70, here as well, 13, 70, 14's in the ring at 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 20, 30, 14, 30, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 50, 14, 50, 60, 70, 14, 70, 80's here as well, 90's here, 14, 15, 15 on the 15, 100, 15, 10, 15, 10, 15, 10, 15, 10, 15, 10, 15, 10, 20's here first, 15, 20, 30, 15, 30, 15, 30, 15, 30, 15, 40, 15, 40, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 15, 50, 60, 15, 60, 15, 60, 70, 15, 70, 15, 70, 15, 70, 80, 15, 80, 15, 80, 90, 15, 90, 15, 90, 16, 16, 100, 16, 10, 16, 10, 16, 10, 16, 10, 16, 20, 16, 20, 16, 20, 16, 20, 16, 20, 30, 16, 30, 16, 30, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, 16, 40, all up, sell, 16, 40. Guaranteed empty it again. 615 kilo sand price, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 60, 12, 70, 12, 80, 12, 90, 13, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60. Big cow now, big cow. 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 80, 90, 13, 90, 13, 14. Sal on the market, 14 on the 14 on the 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 10. Cow gun out, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 30, 14, 30, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 50, 14, 50, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 70, 14, 70, 80, 14, 80, 90, 14, 90, 15 on the 15, 10, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 30, 15, 30, 40, 15, 40, 50, 15, 50, 15, 60, 15, 60, 15, 70, 15, 70, 80, 15, 80, 15, 90, 15, 90, 16 on the 16, 10, 16, 10, 20, 16, 20, 16, 30, 16, 30, 16, 30, 16, 30, all up, sell, 30. She's 525 kilos, guaranteed empty here again, guaranteed empty here again. Give me 13. 12, 11, 11, 20, 30, 40, 50, 11, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 12, 10, 12, 20, 30, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, on the market sale, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, the cow out to 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, all out, sell, 12 and 50. Alright, guaranteed empty this time, guaranteed empty. 550 kegs, 550 kegs. 14, 13, 1200, 12 bid, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 12, 10, 20, 12, 30, 40, 12, 50, 60, 12, 70, 80, 12, 90, 13, 13, on the 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 13, 10, 20, 13, 30, 40, 13, 40, 50, 13, 50, 60, 13, 70, 13, 70, 80, 13, 80, 14, 14, on the bag at 14, 14, 14, 14's in the ring at 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, and 10, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 30, 14, 30, 40, 14, 40, 50, 14, 50, 60, 14, 60, 70, 14, 70, 80, 14, 80, 90, 14, 90, 15, 15, 10, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, all out, sell, 15, 20. There's a good tight slip here, a good tight slip, empty and dry, good tight slip here, 15 kilos, 15, 14, 13, 12, 20, 12, 30, 12, 40, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 50, 12, 60, 70, 12, 80, 90, 13, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 13, 60, 70, 80, 90, 30, 90, 30, 90, 14, 14, good tight slip now at 14, and we saw on the bargain at 14, empty and dry, 14, 10, 20, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 20, 30, 14, 30, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 50, 14, 50, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 70, 14, 70, 80, 14, 80, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, 14, 90, all up, salsa, 14, 90. There's a good young cow, empty and dry here, empty and dry, 18, 17, bet it 1700, 1700, 1710, 20, 17, 30, 40, 17, 56, 17, 80, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1810, 1810, 1820, 1820, 1830, 1830, 40, 1840, 50, 1860, 1860, 1870, 1880, 1890, 1890, 1890, 19, sell, on the market, 1900, 1900, 1910, 1910, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1930, 1930, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 1940, 50, 1950, 1950, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, 1960, all up, sell, 1960. A limousine cow, she's 555 kilos and she's empty dry here, 17, 16, 16, 15, 14, 50, 16, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1510, 1520, 1530, 1540, 50, 1560, 70, 1580, 90, 1590, 60, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, guaranteed empty for the limousine cow, and we saw 1610, 1610, 1620, 1620, 1630, 1630, 1630, 40, 1640, 50, 1650, 60, 1660, 70, 1670, 80, 1680, 90, 1690, 17, 1710, 1710, 1720, 1730, 1730, 1740, 1750, 1750, 1760, 1770, 1770, 1780, 1780, 1780, 1780, all up, sell, 90, 1790, 1780, 1800, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, 1810, all up, sell, 18 and 10. 585 kilos, empty and dry here, empty and dry, give me 14, 13, 12,000 bed, 1,000 bed, 1,000 bed, 1,010, 20, 1,030, 40, 1,056, 1,070, 80, 1110, 20, 1130, 40, 1156, 1170, 80, 1190, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, empty and dry, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, we're there for sale on the market, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, cow get out now, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 12, 10, 20, 12, 20, 12, 20, 30, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 40, 12, 40, 50, 12, 50, 60, 12, 60, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, sell away, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, 12, 70, all up, sell, 70. 625 kilos, empty, fully dry here, empty, fully dry, 1450, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1510, 20, 15, 30, 40, 1550, 60, 15, 70, 80, 90, 1600, 1600, empty, fully dry, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1610, on the market, 1620, 1620, 1630, 1640, 1640, 1650, 60, 1660, 70, 1680, 1680, 90, 1690, 1690, 17, 17, 17, sell out now, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, all up, sell, 1700. Empty dry here again, 575 kilos, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 11, 60, 70, 11, 80, 90, 1200, 1200, 12, 10, 12, 20, 12, 30, 12, 40, 12, 40, 50, 12, 60, 70, 12, 80, 90, 12, 90, 13, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, on the market sale, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300, in the ring sale now, 1300, 1310, 1310, 13, 10, 20, 13, 20, 13, 20, 30, 13, 30, 13, 30, 40, 13, 40, 13, 40, 50, 13, 50, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 60, 13, 70, 13, 70, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 90, 13, 90, 14, 1400, 1400, 14, 10, 14, 10, 20, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 30, 14, 30, 14, 30, all out, sell, 14, 30. Empty it again, there's a warmer cow, 680 kilos, 18, 17, 17, 10, 20, 17, 30, 40, 17, 50, 17, 60, 17, 70, 17, 80, 17, 90, 18, 1800, 18, 10, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 60, 18, 70, 80, 18, 90, 90, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, on the market, 1920, 1920, 1920, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, sell out down at 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1930, all up, sell, 1930. There's a black shark darn cow, 550 kilos, empty dry here, empty dry, 16, 15, 14, 20, 30, 40, 50, 14, 60, 70, 80, 90, 15, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1500, 1510, 1510, 1520, 1530, 40, 1540, 50, 60, 1570, 16, 1600, and I saw on the market 1610 is here before you, 1610 here before you now, 1620, 1620, 1630, 1630, 1640, 1640, 1650, 1650, 60, 1660, 1670, 1670, 80, 1680, 1680, 1680. In the ring solid 1690, 1690, 17, 1700, 1700, 1710, 1710, 1720, 1720, 1720, 1730, 1740, 1740, 1740, 1740, 1740, 1740, all up, sal, 17 and 40. Empty dry here again, empty dry here again, 14, 13, 12, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 13, 13 on the 10, 20, 13, 30, 40, 13, 50, 60, 13, 70, 80, 13, 90, 14, 14 on the 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 we're there for sale on the market, 14, 10, 14, 10, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 20, 14, 30, 14, 30, 40, 14, 40, 14, 40, 14, 50, 14, 50, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60's in the ring, sal, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, 14, 60, all up, sal, 14, 70, 14, 70, 14, 80, 14, 80, 14, 90, 14, 90, 15 on the 1500, 15, 10, 15, 10, 15, 10, 15, 10, all up, sal, 15, 10, 515 kilos, she's empty and dry, 515 kilos, 14, 13, 12 for, 10, 12 for, 11, 10, 20, 11, 30, 40, 11, 50, 11, 60, 70, 11, 80, 90, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 12, 10, 20, 12, 30, 40, 12, 40, 12, 50, 12, 50, 60, 12, 70, 12, 80, 12, 90, 12, 90, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, 20, 13, 20, 30, 13, 30, 40, 13, 40, 50, 13, 50, 60, 13, 60, 70, 13, 70, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, on the market is solid, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, 13, 80, all right, sal, 13 and 80. Right, the 7 of these now, 7 of these here. 7 of these, good fat cows now, fat cows. All empty and fully dry, empty and fully dry and full of flesh. 725 kilos. 725 kilos, empty, dry, and only tested this week. Empty, dry, and tested this week. 22, 21, 2000. Too bad, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 210, 220, 30, 240, 50, 260, 70, 280, 90, 290, 290, 290, 21, 21, 21, 10, 21, 10, 21, 10. Serious Frisian cows now. You'll see them go and walk away there now. Going, oops. Slowly now, slowly. And we're sell on the market 110, 110, 110, 110, 120, 120, 120, 120, 120, 121, 21, 21, 30, 130, 130, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 150, 150, 160, 160, 160, 160, 160, 160, 160, 160, 170, 170, 170, 180, 180, 180, 180, 190, 190, 190, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 210, 210, 210, 220, 222, 22, 22, 22, 20, 22, 22, 22, 20. In the ring, sell down to 232, 32, 32, 42, 42, 40, 242, 42, 42, 42, 40, 242, 42, 42, 40. In the ring, sell out to 242, 42, 42, 50, 252, 52, 52, 52, 52, 52, 50, 252, 52, 52, 52, 52, 50, 252, 52, 52, 52, 52, 50. All out, sell, 2 and 50. All right, what's this? Empty and dry here, empty and dry. 655 kilos. 15, 14, 13, 13, 1200, 11, 20, 30, 40, 50, 11, 50, 11, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 12. Empty and dry, empty and dry. 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 1200, 12, 10, 20, 12, 20, 30, 12, 30, 40, 12, 40, 12, 40, 50, 12, 50, 60, 12, 60, 70, 12, 70, 80, 12, 80, 90, 12, 90, 13, 1300, 13, 10, 13, 10, 20, 13, 20, 30, 13, 30, 40, 13, 40, 13, 50, 13, 50, 60, 13, 60, 70, 13, 70, 80, 13, 80, 90, 13, 90, 14, 1400, 1400, 1400, we'll sell on the market at 1400, 1400, 1400, 1400, big store cow going out at 1400, 1410, 1410, 1420, 1420, 1430, 1430, 40, 1440, 50, 1450, 1450, 1450, 1450, sell out, 1450, 1450, 1450, 1450, 60, 1460, 1460, 1460, 1460, 1460, 70, 1470, 80, 1480, 90, 1490, 1490, 1500, 1509, 1510, 1520, 1520, 1520, 1520, 1520, 1520, 1520, 1520, all up, sell, 15 and 20. Same story, empty dry here, empty dry. 545 kilos, 13, 12, 11. 11 for 1,000 quid for 8,000 for 8,000 for 900. 8 bid, 8 bid, 8 bid, 8 bid, 8, 8, 8, 10, 20, 8, 30, 40, 8, 50, 60, 8, 70, 80, 8, 80, 90, 8, 90, 8, 99, 900, 9, 10, 9, 10, 20, 9, 20, 30, 9, 40, 50, 9, 60, 70, 9, 80, 90, 9, 90, 1,000, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, tau. On the market sell, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, tau. 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, tau. 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, tau. 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, tau. Sell out, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, 1,000 bid, tau. 1,000 bid, all out, sell, at 1,000 quid. Suckler bread, young cow here, young brow, empty and dry, 580 kegs, 580 kegs, 2, 19, 18, 17 bid, 17 bid, 17 bid, 17 bid, 17 bid, 17, 20, 17, 40, 60, 80, 18, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, 1800, cracking young slip at 1800, 1800, 1810, 20, 18, 30, 40, 18, 50, 60, 18, 70, 80, 18, 90, 18, 90, 19, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1900, 1910, 1910, 1920, 1920, 1930, 1930, 1930, 1940, 1940, 1950, 1950, 1960, 1960, 1970, 1970, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1980, 1990, 1990, 1990. In the ring sells down in 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210. In the ring 220, 220, 230, 230, 230, 240, 240, 250, 250, 250, 260, 270, 270, 270, 280, 280, 290, 290, 290, 290, 290, 290, 290, 290. All up, sell, 2,090. Right. What difference does that make? Charlie cow and her two Charlie twin heifer calves at foot, twin Charlie heifer calves at foot. That's her third year in a row after having twins. She's twins every year. Herself and her twin heifer calves, and not with the bull again. And they're out all the winter. Out all the winter, young cow. She's only a 5-year-old cow, and her two white Charlie heifer sucks at foot. 1, 2, 3, 3,000. Yes, 3,000 bid of 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 320, 320, 340, 360, 380, 380, 31, 31, 20, 31, 20, 40, 31, 60, 31, 80, 31, 80, 31, 80, 31, 80, 32, 32, 32, 20, 32, 20, 32, 40, 32, 40, 32, 60, 32, 60, 32, 80, 32, 80, 33, 33, 33, 20, 33, 40, 33, 40, 33, 60, 33, 80, 33, 80, 3,400, 3,400, 3,420, 3,420, 3,440, 3,460, 3,460, 3,480, 3,480, 35, 35, 35 on the market, 3520, 3520, 3540, 3560, 3560, 3580, 35,600, 3600, 3600, 3620, 3640, 3640, 3660, 3680, 3680, 37, 37, 37, 20, 37, 4,000. 4 bid, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, and we're selling at 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000 for the family gone out, at 4,000, 4,000, 4,000 finished, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000 all out, sell, 4,000, sold. Empty and dry. Empty and dry here, 560 kilos, empty dry, 17, 16, 15, 14, 10, 20, 14, 30, 40, 14, 50, 14, 50, 14, 50, 60, 14, 70, 80, 14, 90, 14, 90, 15, 1500, 15, 10, 20, 15, 30, 40, 15, 40, 50, 15, 60, 70, 15, 80, 90, 16, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1600, 1610, on the market, 1610, 1610, 1610, 1620, 1620, 1620, 1620, 1620, 1630, 1630, 1640, 1640, 1640, 1650, 1650, 1650, 1650, 1670, 1670, 1670, 1670, 1670, 1670, 1670, 1670, sell out down at 1670, all up, sell, 1670, a big red and white cow, and she's empty dry here, empty dry, 1680, 1690, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1710, 20, 1730, 40, 1750, 60, 1770, 80, 1790, 1800, a big red and white cow at 1800, 1810, 20, 1830, 40, 1850, 60, 1870, 80, 1890, 19, 1900, 1910, 1910, 20, 1920, 30, 1930, 40, 1940, 50, 1960, 1970, 1970, 80, 1990, 1990, 2000, and we sell 10, 220, 222, 22, 22, 30, 240, 240, 240, 240, 240, 250, 250, 260, 260, 260, 270, 270, 280, 280, 280, 290, 290, 21, 21, 10, 21, 20, 30, 21, 30, 40, 21, 40, 21, 40's in the ring at 150, 150, 160, 160, 160, 160, 160, 170, 170, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 190, 190, 22, 22, 22, 10, 22, 10, 22, 10, sell out, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, all out, sell, 22 and 10. Guaranteed nothing half here, empty and dry here, empty and dry, 680 kegs here, 680 kegs, 18, 17, 16, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 15, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 60, 1600, 16, 10, 20, 16, 30, 40, 50, 60, 16, 70, 80, 60, 90, 17, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, empty and dried, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1700, 1710, on the market, 1720, 1720, 1730, 1740, 1740, 1750, 1760, 1760, 70, 1780, 1780, 90, 1790, 1790, sell out, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1790, 1790, all out, sell, 1790. Empty here and dry here again, empty and dry here again, 480 kegs, 11,000 quid, 8,000 for 9, 10, 20, 9, 30, 40, 9, 50, 60, 9, 70, 9, 90,000, 1,000 bid, empty and dry, 1,010, 1,020, 1,030, 40, 1,060, 70, 11 bid, and we saw on the market 1110, 1110, 20, 30, 1130, 40, 1140, 50, 60, 1170, 1170, 80, 1180, 1180, down the line, sell, 1180, 1180, 1180, 1180, 1180, all up, sell, 1180. That's them all, thank you very much, that's them all, thank you very much.